Mic check. God. Shalom, Israel, shalom, peace and blessings, Godspeed to the Israelites worldwide. Peace and salutations, Godspeed to everybody. Hopefully, everybody having a beautiful, luxurious, good start of their Sabbath. We're gonna let a couple brothers and sisters get in here before we get started. It's interesting enough, man. As y'all can see by the title of the video, I was low key debating should I do this video or not. Let me see. Is it on? It's live. Okay, we live. I was debating if I should do this video or not, man, because first of all, it just kind of it's on. Okay, yeah. All praises. Shalom to the family. Just tapping in. It's coming in. Peace and blessings, Godspeed to everybody coming in. I was contemplating if I should do this video or not, to be honest with you. First of all, because it's kind of saturated. You know, it's been going around for a little while. Everybody's speaking and commenting on it. But I don't know, man. I'm gonna do this for the fellas, man. Young up and coming brothers is in the truth. Women that got sons that you love, or if you got a grandson or nephew that you really, really care about, you might want to have them watch this video. We're gonna provide some good edification and some good sense to our young and up and coming kings using the brother Trevor Hunnis, you know, as a catalyst of what not to do. You know what I mean? We're not gonna try to kick him while he's down, but we're gonna bring out some stuff, man, that he's doing that's incorrect for sure, without a doubt. We're gonna show you that it biblically, you know what I mean? What he's doing, what's going on in the media with this guy is it's not cool whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let another couple brothers and sisters get in the chat. Salute. Godspeed to everybody. Tapping in. I know it's kind of late in other places. You know, on the East Coast, it's like 11 right now. Crazy work. Yeah. So, shalom, family. Let me see. And you know, if family got questions after we go into this, feel free to ask your questions. So we got Sheila. She says, Shalom, bring that real live fire out. All praises to the Most High. Love Israel. All praises to Water, sis. Appreciate you. Shabbat Shalom. All praises. Shabbat Shalom, family. Peace and blessings, Godspeed to you all. All right, man. So look, for those just coming in the chat, as y'all can see by the title, fellas, my young up and coming princes and kings, don't be simple, man. And I emphasize the word simp. Right? Don't be a simp. Right? Have some decorum and some dignity and some respect for yourself as a man. So we're not gonna kick the brother while he's down, but we definitely gonna talk about what's going on in the media today with the brother Travis Hunter. For those that might not know who he is, we're gonna go ahead and give y'all the backstory to get y'all caught up. And I want y'all to show this to y'all. Like I said, for the sisters that's in the chat, I'm directing this message for my young up and coming princes and kings. But for the sisters that got sons, for the sisters that got nephews, grandsons, what have you, you definitely want them to watch this. You definitely want to get in their mind while they're young, right? And raise them up to be kings, because it's scriptural, right? We trying to raise up the new generation to be kings, and this is a certain way a king got to operate and conduct himself, right? So without further ado, we'll go ahead and get into it through the spirit and power. Let me go ahead and share the video real quick.
Never put that together. That simple starts with simp.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Never put that together.
Let's go ahead and share the video one time. Make sure the audio's on. Boom. All right, so just to kind of get y'all caught up on the story, let's go back, right? Travis Hunter, for those that don't know, is a blue chip star athlete who's been making the news and the media as of late. I'll show you why he's in the media. I mean, he actually won the Heisman Trophy, interesting enough, but he's not in the media for that. He won like 8-9 trophies, but he's not in the media for his football prowess. He's in the media because he has a girlfriend, or a fiance rather, with bad behavior, terrible behavior. You know what I mean? And we're gonna call a spade a spade. We're gonna bring it up. All right. So to get y'all caught up on how we got to the point we at right now with this brother, this is how everything started. Right. I don't really know the context. So I don't want to gossip and give y'all false information. Majority of the people that was at the game said that his girl was upset with the security, the staff security dude right here with the blue jacket, because he wouldn't let her come down. He didn't really look at her as family, so he gave her a hard time by coming on the field. Other people said that she had a previous attitude because Travis Hunter, he had like a big game. I think this was his last game, like his senior closing moment to solidify his Heisman win trophy that he received, which is one of the highest honors you can receive as a college football player. He had a very, very good game to kind of seal the deal. And I think one of the plays he caught a ball, got pushed out of bounds, and oh, my brother Shire in the backside, all praises. Hebrew ethics, what up, Bob?
the zealot.
You gotta unmute.
Hey, shalom, Mark. Shalom, family.
Shalom, Shabbat shalom, King. Right. So like I was saying, apparently, some people said she was agitated because he caught a ball, got pushed out of bounds on the opposing team's sideline, and the cheerleaders was right there, and he kind of made an abrupt stop, and then he did a little dorky dance in front of the cheerleaders and smiled. Make sure you talk to the mic.
A little shimmy.
Right. And when he did that, apparently that made her upset and caused her to act this way. That's what people say. But she addressed it and she said, nah, I wasn't upset about that. I was upset about the security guard not letting me down. So whatever the case was, I don't think it would warranted this type of behavior, knowing the position that the brother's in. There's 1,000 goddamn cameras there. Whatever it is, you can wait. We'll talk about it privately, right? So this is what the video to kind of set everything off.
I don't know what Travis done, but his girl is not feeling it. She ain't giving that nigga no love. You try to kiss her and everything. Like, man, what are you talking about? What you mean? What you mean? What's going on? I don't know what that fool done. She hot, though. I don't know what Travis done, but his girl is not feeling it. She ain't giving that nigga no love. You try to kiss her and everything. Like, man, what are you talking about? What you mean?
Right. So why it went viral, right? This went viral. This was going all around the media circuit. The reason being, like I said, he's a top NFL scout. He's on par to make, upwards of $20 million in the next couple of years. He just sealed an endorsement deal with, I believe it was Adidas. And then there was another drink company that gave him an endorsement, right? So all of this stuff, he's on the up and up. It's looking at a lot of money that he's going to be making. His trajectory is looking like he's going to be the king of that family and be able to take care of multiple people in his family. And this is supposed to be his rib and partner on this journey. And she has embarrassed him in multiple occurrences in the media, and it went viral. So this is one of the many times that she just embarrassed him, undermined and demean him as being this the symbol that he on his trajectory to be, right? I don't know if you wanted to add something.
I mean, you could just look at it. If it was about the security guard, there's no reason for her to be mad at him. And he's pointing to the other sideline. So it sounds like it's more on the lines of she was mad about the little shimmy he did. About
Yeah,
the
yeah,
cheerleaders.
yeah. And she said it was
You know
about
what
the
I mean?
security
And if you that insecure as a woman, and I'm gonna be honest with you, you know, he's jocking her, and you still acting like that. Is it
Well-
because you love him, or you trying to secure that bag he about to get?
Well, we know that we're gonna get to all of that stuff you going into, but
Because
I
that's that passive aggressive shit you was talking about in your lesson. When you know she's trying to control him and keep him, like, I don't know. I've seen women like that. They try to control the man and keep them off balance so he can't think about being with nobody else. You know what I mean?
Right. So to give some people some context, that's coming in, right? I believe they're a young couple, but she's about 3 or 4 years older than he is, so she's much more advanced. Being that
Especially
she's-
at that young age they were when they first met.
You know, women are more advanced than men,
Yeah.
anyways, especially when we're younger. When we're like in our 20s, a 21-year-old woman is like really like 25, 26 in the mind, you know, because women kind of grow faster than men when we're younger, and they are introduced to just the world of life a lot earlier than men. Like women, you be getting dudes hitting on them in high school, especially if you're beautiful. You're getting hitting dudes that's older hitting on you when you're like 15, 16. You know, you 15, 16, but this dude's just 23, 24 trying to get at him.
Well, he's 21. And
He's 21.
he met her in 2022, so he was only like 19.
Yeah. So he was a senior in high school when he met her. She had to be
She's 23.
23, yeah, but she's 23, but her 23 is probably like 27. 27. And she was already in the limelight, from my understanding. Like, she already had her own place. You know, some people say, I don't know if this is true or not, they say that she was a performer. You know, she worked in the gentleman's club before all of that stuff. So she was out there already way before the brother. So to your point, being that she's older, being that she's more experienced, naturally she would manipulate him and control the dynamics of the relationship. Even though he's the breadwinner and gonna be the big guy, she's like, she don't see him as that. You know what I'm saying? She see him as the little scrub dude that she gave a chance in high school. Right? Which is something you don't want, brother. Something you don't want, man. I don't care. You can't give a pass to bad behavior on both sides. If you got a man that sisters with bad behavior, got to get checked. If you got a brothers, if you're a brother and you got a sister that got bad behavior, got to check that at the door immediately, right? Right? Be a man. Give me the book of Job real quick, 40:7. Shy, you in the back chat? You still on?
Kanye, I'm still here.
Yeah, feel free to add and chime in whenever you want to, brother.
Okay.
Um,
Brother's
Whenever you're
good.
ready.
yeah, don't let me dominate the conversation. Y'all about to add whenever y'all want to.
Okay.
Go ahead, get
Come,
that.
this is the book of Job, chapter 40, verse 7.
Uh-huh.
Gird up thy loins now, like a man. I will demand of thee, and declare thou unto me.
The Lord wants us to be men. He said, I demanded of you. And part of being a man is having authority. Part of being a man is being responsible. And part of being a man sometimes is getting your woman in order. Right? Don't be like our forefather Adam, who's beloved by the Most High God. I don't even feel like I can speak bad on any of the patriarchs, but you get the point I'm making. He did have a weak moment where he let Eve take control. And then he didn't take accountability of his leadership and said, when the Lord asked him about it, he was like, it's the woman that you gave me. Well, I gave you dominion, which means you are king. And you being a king, you're responsible for every creature on earth, including your woman.
Oh.
Including your woman. You got to understand, Adam had dominion over the whole entire earth. He's the first king of the entire earth. And as a result of him being that, the Most High had a
requirement.
A requirement, right? He had a requirement for this brother. Like, look, I'm gonna let you till the earth, which means rule the earth, but I need you to rule it in righteousness. you know. And the first thing you got to rule as a king is your household. You had to have your house in order. You see what I'm
I
saying?
like that. I got a precept.
Yeah, bring it out.
This is the book of Titus, chapter 2. And I'm going to start at verse 3. And it says, the aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine, teachers of good things, that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children. Verse 5 is the point. To be discreet, right? So one of the attributes of a holy woman or a godly woman is her ability to display discretion. And in this situation, when I'm looking at it, it just looks like a lapse in judgment of her discretion, because now what's happened due to this one video, because of the way that she reacted to Travis, and whatever the case may have been, whether it was a security guard, they beefing, she's trying to little boy him, whatever it may be, it was a lack of discretion, which now has allowed the outside world to introduce themselves into their relationship, which shouldn't be. And now you have all of the backlash that's coming out, right? This is the definition of discreet. And it says careful and circumspect in one's speech or actions, especially in order to avoid causing offense or to gain an advantage. So in this situation, because she didn't display discretion, now it's the whole world is offended at Travis Hunter because of the way that he's handling this situation, because of this.
But how can you have circumspect or have discretion for somebody you don't respect? You see what I'm saying?
That's the issue.
That's the issue. And that's why it went viral, because it's like, this is the man that's going to probably make, you know, if he, you know, Baron, he doesn't get injured, God forbid he doesn't get injured, he's going to probably make about 50-60 million dollars over his career, probably in 100 million. He's that good. And
that's just the base salary.
that's probably just
Not
the base
talk
salary.
about
We're not
all the
talking about
deals.
we're not talking about endorsements.
Commercials.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Olympic, you know, all type of
Yeah,
stuff.
all
even though it's not football and Olympics, you know, just Olympic commercials, all type of stuff, man.
Right,
Yeah.
absolutely, you're right, because he can make probably more money off the field.
A lot of times they do. The WNBA players make more money off the
field,
court.
off the court. Yeah, so he could probably make more money off the court, being that if he's marketable, he has this media darling, outstanding type of kind of personality where he's not getting in trouble.
Straight A student.
He's straight A student. He doesn't drink. He doesn't get in trouble. He's not trying to be a gang. He ain't got hella tattoos. You know, he has the staple to be special. You know what I mean? He got the skill set, and he has the charisma off the field as well. So to my brother's desire point, you want your ribs, who's supposed to be your protection, your barrier. She's supposed to have discretion, young kings, and she's supposed to protect your reputation at all costs, because protecting the reputation protects the family legacy. It protects the bag. But you think she give a goddamn about his bag? I mean, she do care about the bag because it's going to secure her, but she don't really care about him, because if she did, she would have waited. Whatever the hell it was, she would have waited till they got in private, and then she could have expressed her sentiments. Right.
Now imagine how she expresses it in private if that's how she acts in public.
We're gonna show you. Let's get to it. Let's get to some other videos. We're gonna show you how she feel privately. Right? Because this is like a little video with them, you know, dressing up in this damn folly. Halloween. But look, this is them doing a little video together. And this is her real truth right here. This is really how she feels. She's comfortable. She's at home. And they got the camera on. It's just them two. So she letting you know how she really feel, right? Watch this.
I saw myself on Instagram and she dubbed me.
And I didn't dub. I just didn't respond to him. He wasn't my type. So then I left him.
I wasn't her type.
I left him in my DM.
No, you wasn't her type, Nick. What you mean?
He said it like I wasn't or I'm not. You not.
You're not her type.
You her type of bag.
She had to do some research first.
That's what I've been thinking the whole time. I'm saying if he wasn't your type, what made him your type?
Well,
Cause I'm gonna let it play on.
yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know if I could judge a brother. You know what I mean? He not the most handsome looking brother. So
Yeah, but with that type of bag, you know you can get any woman you want. At least have one that
I mean,
respect you.
some women do want their men to be attractive. You know what I mean? Some women can look past the attraction. Some women can't. You know what I mean? So she said her truth. That's really how she feels. She's like, you're not somebody. If you didn't have this bag or you didn't have this upward trajectory, I wouldn't even give you a chance. You wouldn't even look my way. And that's not what you want, young kings.
No, that's not true.
You don't want, because what happens if he get injured, which is very probable.
Just
in the
like
NFL.
just like when the NBA players get old and they're not making the same money.
They wives divorce them.
I forgot what
It's like 85%.
it was. I forgot his name, but
Joe Smith.
It was a brother, the one that his wife had an OnlyFans.
Oh, Joe Smith.
Yeah. Now all the respect go out the window.
She said,
But you know what? At least she played the role the whole time. She starting off just completely blatantly disrespecting them.
"Nah, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I wouldn't even want no girl to play the role, man.
But I'm saying this is
get
even
rid
worse.
of me right away. If you ain't feeling me, let me know right away. Don't
Both situations are dire.
don't play the game. Don't play the game with me. Let me know right away. You know what I'm saying? Let me know up front. We ain't rocking, so you can just go ahead and get out of my life. You know.
The cold part about it is she did let him know right here.
But yeah, he's not gonna listen because he's too in love. He's too strong, right? So let's run that back for the people just tapping in, right?
I shot my son on Instagram and she dubbed me.
And I didn't dub. I just didn't respond to him. He wasn't my type. So then I left him.
I wasn't her type.
I left him in my DMs for like 2 months, and then finally.
I shot my son on Instagram and she dubbed me.
And
All right, so the rest of that, I know it got cut short. I believe I seen the longer version. Basically, she said he shot her shot. She left him on red for like 2 months, and then it was a party, and she said, "I don't got nobody to invite to the party. He's the last one. I'll give you a chance, I guess."
No. Actually, I saw. Actually, she said he was on red for 2 months. Then she responded finally and messaged him back and forth on Instagram for 2 months, and then they exchanged phone numbers, and then they was only text buddies for like 3 or 4 months.
Wow,
That's when she was doing the research, though.
That's what she made him go through hoops. Brothers, my young kings, sisters that got young kings, raising young kings. You got young up and coming nephews, right? My older sisters, they got grandsons. This is not okay. In no world is this okay. Watch this. Let's get the book of Ecclesiasticus real quick.
Ecclesiasticus.
Yeah, in the Apocrypha.
And there's nothing wrong with courting, but it's obvious that she wasn't just courting him. She was playing the field while she was researching what the brother was going to make.
So look, just to catch the family up, he shot a shot. She left him on red for 2 months. Then she decided to hit him back. And then they talked for about 3 to 4 months, right? 3 to 4 months on Instagram. And then she decided to give her the number. And then they text another 3 to 4 months. So we 6-7 months in. She made this brother wait 6-7 months just to meet her.
Under the pretext of taking her to a party.
That she probably couldn't get. So he was the last choice. You don't never want to be a woman's last choice, brother. Don't be that guy. The scriptures let you know that you supposed to be the head. But how's she gonna look at you like the head when you was the last choice? And like my brother said eloquently, she had to do her research within that time. She had to find out, okay, does he really has the potential to make it a league? I know the dude is pretty good, but is he really that good?
These young brothers on the Instagram, they post nothing but football content.
Right.
So she's following him. So she's seeing his football content. She's seeing the awards. She's seeing
the numbers go
she's
up.
Seeing the numbers go up. She's seeing the hype go up. She's seeing his followers go up. And she said, look, this might be lucrative.
And mind you, I gotta add this. Let me see if I can find a picture. What's her name? Leon. Let me see. Travis Hunter girlfriend tattoo. Hunter His girlfriend. Tattoo. She got a look. This is a woman that's about that bread, bro. Like she covered it up, but if that engagement, now he spent 300 bands on that engagement ring too. 300,000, bro. Before they bought a house, he bought her engagement ring for $300,000. Right? I'm not hating on a situation because I believe our sisters deserve a diary if she's a virgin. If she's a virgin and she's a pure woman and she shows herself to be respectful to her father's house and she shows herself to be respectful to her nation, then she deserves a diary. But a woman, if you see, she covered up the tattoo with the rock. But if you see the tattoo, I wish I could zoom in a little bit. That's a money sign, man. She about the bread, bro. You see that? On her ring, she said, "I'm married to the money."
Crazy when you look at it.
She like all the signs is there. She got the crescent moon right here. She's a Christian woman with the crescent moon, so she's confused doctrinally. She got the damn crescent moon on her hand, and then she also has the dollar sign on her ring finger, let you know I'm about this money. I'm married to the money.
It looked like it might be a dollar sign with like a band on it, as if it's a ring. And you know what's crazy? People always say, "Lord, give me a sign. Lord, give me a sign." You know, like if the Most High gonna come down and sit next to you and have a conversation with you. But the Lord gives us so many little signs that we just don't pay attention to.
The Lord speaks in diverse manners. Shire, give me that preset real quick before we get to rock. The Lord speaks. You still with us, Brother Shire? Damn, we logged him up.
Yeah.
Hebrews 19. You meet Sirach 19. We're gonna start from the top. But Hebrews 1 and 2. Or is it 1 and 1?
It's 1 and 2.
Yep. All right, bring that out.
Actually, let me start at verse 1. It's Hebrews 1 and verse 1. It says, "God, who at sundry times and in diverse manners spake in time past unto the fathers by the prophets."
God speaks in diverse manners. He can convey a message primarily through his prophets. He can send a messenger. He can send an angel. He can convey a message through his judgment. He can convey a message through a sign. It's so many different ways of Heavenly Father can communicate. Similar to us, we can communicate through text message, voiceover. We can make a phone call. We can do a video. We can send a letter. It's so many different forms of forms that we can communicate. So the Heavenly Father has that in his repertoire as well, right? Telepathy. There's so many different ways the Heavenly Father can convey a message. And this is the message that he's trying to convey to this young boy, this young king on the rise. He's like, wake the hell up before you lose everything, before you even got it. This is all I needed to see, bro. He said, "I'm married to the buddy, nigga. I don't care about nothing else." It's she getting to it. She found her a sucker and she about to lick him.
That's people be like, "I got a house on my." She got a house on her hand.
And she got a crib on her. Yeah, that ring was if I'm not mistaken, I think it was worth like 390,000, something like that.
You know, a modest sister. I know, sis. I'm pretty sure his sisters that would tell him like, "No, don't spend that on no ring.
Let's get a house first.
Let's get a house. Just buy me something."
I mean, even though he gonna get one, but I'm like,
my partner bought his wife a ring. It was like 4 bands, and it was nice.
Right.
That's egregious, man.
Yeah, that's egregious. That's just to show you the simpery and how head over heels he is for the woman, because he spent almost $500,000 on a ring.
And it wasn't about the ring, it's about how much it was. Like she want to post that and say 390K.
But look, she got,
because the ring don't even look it don't look like
it don't look like nothing. Yeah,
it's the fact that it's 390,000.
Yeah.
It's about the money. It's not even about the ring.
Yeah.
That's the cold part about
That's the
it.
cold part. She secured her a sucker, and she definitely gonna lick that boy, man. But the Lord speaks in diverse manners. But let's get this one, Ecclesiastes. Let's start verse 2. Watch this.
Verse 2.
Mhm.
It's the book of Sirach in your Apocrypha, Ecclesiasticus, chapter 19, verse 2. Wine and women will make men of understanding to fall away, and he that cleaveth to harlots will become impudent.
Right, which will become immortal. He would become lawless, right? After this woman breaks his heart, because I'm almost guaranteed that she will, he gonna lose everything at this. He gonna lose his brains after this. Pause. Right, no diddy. Wine and women, right? The brother doesn't drink wine, which is great, but one of his weakness is women, right? The woman is on the path of destroying this man's legacy before it even started. I'm sure he probably would have got more endorsement deals had this debacle hasn't happened. I'm sure people have been turned away and now don't necessarily want to do business with him because they see the partner that he has. And they like, we don't want our brand to be represented like this. She's losing money.
They research your life before they draft you,
All that.
So yeah.
Give me that one in Ecclesiastes. No, stay right here, Shire. Give me that one in Ecclesiastes 41, where it talks about a good name. 41 and 12, I believe it is. Find that for me. But you keep reading, brother. Keep reading.
Verse 3.
Let me see. Let's get to the point. Read verse 4.
Ecclesiasticus, Sirach, chapter 19, verse 4. He that is hasty to give credit is light-minded.
Why is you ain't even proved the sister yet? Now he might say, well, I did prove her. I was with her since high school. I did 3 years. I've been with her for 4 years. Look, brother, within that 4 years, has the sister got better in her behavior or worse? Because you on a path of being like the king. You on the path to being the king. You on the path to being $100 million man, which means she has to grow with you. Y'all started off as kids, puppy love, right? And y'all growing to, hopefully become something special. But on that path, y'all got to start getting marriage counseling, right? She has to be among elderly women that's going to give her advice. Like, you have to demand that of her. Like, but she don't got to do none of that. All she got to do is just sit there and look pretty.
She doing the demanding.
She's doing all the demanding. She's setting the rules.
She proved him.
Right. She proved him. Right. And the scriptures say you don't want to be the type of brother that's light-minded, right? Read that one more time.
Chapter 19, verse 4 of Sirach. He that is hasty to give credit is light-minded.
Don't be a light-minded individual,
And he that sinneth shall offend against his own soul.
Right. So the scriptures say, don't be the light-minded individual that gives credit to everybody, that just look past everything. Like marriage, right? Marriage is the biggest decision you're going to make in your life. Marriage, where you lay your head, and who you have your kids with, which is marriage, all one and the same. So those things is something you have to be meticulous and very detailed about. And you have to do it as a team. You have to do it as a whole entire family. If you read the biblical narrative, it was a family effort. Every great man that married and they marriage is blessed in the scriptures, they all listen to their fathers.
And the Most High said, a man that married his daughter away commit a weighty matter. Like get
that because that's in chapter 7. We're gonna come back here.
It's a very serious decision.
We're gonna come back here. It's a big decision. It's probably one of the most important decisions you're gonna make in your life. Besides where you live, you decide to live. Also, where you decide to have your kids go to school, but who you procreate with is very important, and that's not something you want to rush into. That's not something you want to just go willy-nilly and just be free-spirited about. No, you need to be meticulous and well thought out with this.
Sirach chapter 7 verse 25. Marry thy daughter, and so shalt thou have performed a weighty matter, but give her to a man of understanding.
You got to give her to a man of understanding. That's a leader. He's not a leader. He's a peasant right now. You know what I mean?
It's more on that.
Okay, reading.
Verse 26. Hast thou a wife after thy mind? forsake her not, but give not thyself over to a light woman.
To a simple-minded woman that's impressed with jewels and wants you to spend 300 goddamn bands on a ring. Man, you know how many sisters that we got that's like man, sisters have been like, man, look, just, give me, I don't know. Definitely give her something, if she's worthy of it. But we're gonna take some of that money and plan for our future. We're not going to spend 300 vans on something that probably, I don't know, 5 years from now, she's probably not going to be with them. There's a high probability she won't be with them. It doesn't make any sense, right? So the scriptures say don't give yourself to a light woman. Where are you at, Shire? You found that precept? Please ask this 41.
41 and 12. It says, have regard to thy name, for that shall continue to be above 1,000 great treasures of gold.
Is there more on that?
No, that was it on verse 12.
Is it verse 11?
That's the one in verse 12 where it says, have regard to thy name. And Sirach 41 and 12.
What does 11 say?
Verse 11, the mourning of men is about their bodies, but an ill name of sinners shall be blotted out.
Read on.
Verse 12, have regard to thy name, for that shall continue with thee above 1,000 great treasures of gold.
Read.
A good life hath but few days, but a good name endureth forever.
That's the one I wanted, right? You're going to be immortalized by your name, right? The scripture says prioritize your social media profile. Prioritize how your reputation is. Right? Now, if her reputation is true, right, from what people are saying, I don't know, this could be gossip. I don't want to confirm and spread lies, but allegedly she used to be a woman that worked at the Gentlemen's Club in Atlanta, Georgia. So if she's working at a Gentlemen's Club, it takes a different type of woman to dress naked in front of strangers. I'm gonna keep it a bean. That woman's not wrapped too tight. She already starting off bad. Not to say you can't repair, but you're gonna have to go through some deep conditioning and some rehabilitation to have a woman to dress naked in front of strangers. That's just I can't think of a righteous woman doing that. You know what I'm saying? I can't see a righteous woman doing that. 2, she got a damn tattoo on her ring finger, let you know she married to the money. And 3, she don't respect you. And 4, she doesn't care about your reputation. Because any chance she gets, she will violate you. Any chance she get, anytime she's in a public podium, she's going to violate you. She's not going to have any discretions, as my brother Shire went into, and care about your reputation. She's running away the bag low key with this hoopla, with all this damn negative attention. This is not good attention. Patrick Mahone has that as well. You know what I mean? His wife was his high school sweetheart as well, who doesn't respect him. She does a lot of weird antics on social media, and she goes viral a lot for bad things. And as a result, a lot of people are like, "Hey, look, man, you like the next Tom Brady, but leave your wife at home. We don't even want her to come. Leave your wife and your brother outside because they're embarrassing you and they're tarnishing your brand." This is another situation where you're seeing your partner is supposed to act. She's supposed to be your protection. Your rib is your protection. She's supposed to protect you, brother. You see that? I don't know if brothers want to add something. Con. Read that one more time at verse 12, man. You have to protect your reputation by all costs. The Lord said your reputation is more valuable than money, right? Read that one more time, King.
Con, this is Sirach chapter 41, verse 12. Have regard to thy name, for that shall continue with thee above 1,000 great treasures of gold.
The Lord said, look, prioritize your reputation, your social media profile, how you perceive among the masses more than money. And before this video, because I used to follow the brother, I've been knowing about him since high school. You know what I mean? I watch him in high school and stuff like that. Blue chip athlete, Ben knew about him. And when I found out that he had her as his girl, I was turned off because I'm like, why you want to be all in the video, all on camera? You know what I mean? I don't think when you a blue chip athlete like that, you should keep your relationship private. Honestly, I think you should keep your relationship private. That'll give you a more anonymity. That'll give you a more greater opportunity at success and people not coming for you. He decided to parade her around because she's the trophy wife to him.
Everybody says she must be like the best looking woman he ever had.
I mean, well, if the brother was 18 when he met her, how many women could he have? He probably not that experienced.
Unlike her, because she got a type.
Oh yeah, she's very experienced. She's experienced. You could tell. You could look at her and tell she's experienced. She's been doing this for a while. And like I said, women are faster than men. Some women, you know, like I said, when I was in high school, and women were like upper echelon, like more like growner than us. At 15, they was getting picked up with dudes and Jags.
Yeah.
You know, dudes picking them up after school and goddamn
and
Ferraris.
They even look older.
They even look older.
No.
They wear Gucci, all this type of stuff. You know what I mean?
It was a female I went to school with like that. And when Halloween came around, she came with a little skirt with some schoolgirl socks, no underwear on, like just like crazy. I don't even know how they would let her stay at school, man. Probably because the teachers probably was looking at her shit.
Yeah, probably. Man. You never know it nowadays, right?
But you know how people judge a book by its cover, sometimes wrong. But I think in this situation, you could just look at them and tell she kind of like her speed is too fast for him.
Yeah,
you know
she's way too fast.
He fast on the field, she fast in the other field. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You know. So this is Travis Hunter, I believe, talking about him and his love for his woman, right? You'll never see her talk about him in this light, which is another problem. While my young kings, if you're watching, young up and coming kings is not married yet. My sisters, they got young kings, raising young kings. My grandmas, they got young kings. My sisters that love your nephews. You have to tell these things to them early. Let them know about women nature. Let them know about how they operate. You know what I mean? Because y'all know better than anybody. The sisters, y'all know better than anybody. Right? Now watch this. Look how head over heels he is about her on a social media platform when he's talking about her versus when she talk about him. Watch. Y'all gonna see the dichotomy, right? Watch this.
And I make sure I only take pictures with females when she around. Worry about that. Everybody know in the world I love my girl. So
okay.
They ain't got to worry about that. I ain't got nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
I love my woman. When I take a picture with a girl, I make sure my hand is in the front. Then you can see both of my hands. You know, I'm not that close to you.
Right.
It's a routine, and I make
now,
sure.
Y'all see him, right? Y'all see how he speaks about her, right? Now let me see if I can find a video.
He in check.
He got himself in check.
Yeah,
now watch this.
pocket.
Let's see if we can find the video. Watch this. Let me see if I can find it. There's somewhere in the video I want. Where is it at? It's like the 9-minute mark. Let me see.
He got that happy wife, happy life spirit.
He got that. Look at this. Now, y'all seen how he was so giddy about her, right? Now, watch this.
Anthony Edwards, we know Anthony Edwards has 1 million quadrillion babies in 1 year by 1,000 chicks, right? 1,000 garden tools.
And this is recent. While he's saying, everybody knows I love my girl, I'm head over heels, he's all giddy and laughy. She out here sending heart emojis and dollar signs to Anthony Edwards, who got about 10 baby mamas, by the way.
Hey, maybe that's her type right there. Huh?
That's her type. The thug. You know what I mean? The Atlanta Grizzly Bear. You know what I mean? That's her type right there. She want the thug. You know what I'm saying? She don't like the nice guy. A lot of women don't like the nice guy, man, that they can just run over. They like him when they're older. They don't like him when they 21, 22. It's not enough of a challenge for them. You know what I'm saying? It's not, man, it's too boring. That's why she catch attitudes out of nowhere to spice it up a little bit because he's predictable. She wants somebody unpredictable like Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards gonna charm her and be cool, but he gonna have about 5, 6 other baby mamas on the side. That's what she wants. Unfortunately, she wants toxicity. These young girls like toxicity, man. And I gotta run that back, man. It's sad. Like he's so green. He's so green and giddy. Give me that man, give me that Shire. You know, a man by his excessive lasser.
Taking pictures with females when she around. Worry about that. Everybody know in the world I love my girl. So
Okay.
they ain't you ain't got to worry about that. I ain't got nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
Look at him, man. He's so green. He doesn't know. He doesn't know no better. And I feel for him because I was a high school player at one time, and I had that type of simp energy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it a bean. I mean, of course, I wasn't $100 million man now, and I would never let a chick disrespect me like he been disrespect. But I had the simp energy. You know how you was when you younger, first time being in love. You think everything is just gonna be a fantasy land, and then you get introduced to the real world.
I feel sorry for him because the way he's so giddy, I feel like if this situation, get ugly, I feel like he gonna really crash out. Like his career might be affected by it.
Yeah.
His on-field play is gonna be affected by it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's gonna affect him severely. Like I don't think he has the mental fortitude to get through that, and that's why that's why you got the public outcry, because they like trying to protect him from himself because he's obviously not listening. He's giddy, and this is a recent interview. This is like last week.
I love my woman. When I take a picture with a girl, I make sure my
And look, and there's nothing with loving your woman. Don't get it twisted, sisters. It feels good when my boy Teddy P say, loving somebody when somebody loves you back, though.
It's a false balance right here, though.
It's a false balance, man. It feels great when you got a woman like I love my wife and my wife loves me. But if you don't have a situation where it's mutual, that's toxic, man. She don't give a man. She will tarnish this nigga legacy the second she get it. I'm gonna show y'all. The second she get a camera in her face, she will throw him under the bus anytime she get a chance. He would never do that to her. He would never do that to her because he really loves her. Right? So while he's over there being giddy, she over here sending heart emojis to Anthony Edwards.
Then deleting it.
Why would you do this? This is somebody. Is this how somebody fiance acts? I don't know. So is this okay if you're joint? You're promised to another man. Is this okay? Is this what we doing in 24? So-called 2024, so-called 2025. You're promised to another man. You hop on social media. You send them heart emojis. Hard eyes. You already know what that means. She's in love. She's feeling them. And then she send a $sign.
And they go another sign like the ring. You can look at that and say, she loved the bag.
She got a type for sure. They $100 million are up because he's another $100 million man. So
I'm talking about how the ring was on the money sign.
Oh yeah.
Like the hard eyes and the emoji. Like she loved the bag.
I mean, if the rumors are true, if she's a stripper, then you already know what it is. That's all you needed to know. The money is very important to her.
Yeah, I read up on it. It says she had an OnlyFans, and supposedly she was like, if he doesn't care, why should you guys? Like, it's a lot to this, man. It's a lot to
he knows she has an OnlyFans?
It's supposedly.
I hope that's
it's a lot to unwrap in this situation, man.
That's sad. If he knows that his woman has an OnlyFans and he doesn't have a problem with, well, it's not too far fetched because watch this. Didn't he like drop her off at didn't he drop her off at like a party or something like that?
Brother used to drop her off at parties. She'll go inside and party while he stay outside in the car and wait for her, and then take her home. Take her and her friends home.
Now, in what world?
Bring it out, Sean. Bring it out.
Family, again, this is more so for the young brothers and the young men that we're trying to raise in our nation, right? You got to teach them young to not be like this. Travis is that guy who was a late bloomer. It took him a while to get to his aura up, and now the brother is in a situation where a woman can see that and is exploiting that about him. And that's the same thing that, you know, this big uproar has been about the last 2-3 years of these NBA guys, NFL guys getting with prostitutes, OnlyFans stars, and everybody like, what is wrong with y'all? Where's the guidance to help these young men navigate all of this money and the predators of women that are out for guys like him? You gotta give them the Bible. You gotta give it to him, because otherwise you end up like this. This is embarrassing. And the brother he's embarrassing himself even more because now he's defending her when a blind man can see she don't mess with you.
Bad behavior. I love it. He's defending terrible, piss poor behavior, and that's the reason why I did the video. It's because young kings, young princes, you are the child of the Most High God. You are anointed and chosen by the Heavenly Father, man. Some of y'all are the descendants of King David. You cannot allow piss poor bad behavior from a woman. I don't give a goddamn how bad she is. You got to check that at the door immediately. Immediately. And she'll respect you a lot more if you do that. Low key, a lot of sisters just waiting to get checked and put in order. You know what I'm saying? But if you can't check her and put in order, then that ain't your girl.
I was gonna say that, but I refrained. You know what I'm saying? But you said it. Yeah, that's what it is.
They'll try you. They'll try you and see what you're gonna do. See how much they can get away with. He gotta stand up. He gotta have some nuts, man. Let your nuts hang a little bit, man. As a man, that's why I brought out Job 40:7. The Lord said he demanded of us as man. It's a requirement to serve the Lord. You have to be a man. He's not dealing with pussies. He's not dealing with cupcakes. Matter of fact, he said any effeminate, you can't even get the kingdom. You can't even get the kingdom of the Heavenly Father if you got any of them type of effeminate, kind of soft, marshmallow type of traits. The Lord ain't dealing with that, man. Not our Heavenly Father.
Through the Spirit, I like when we brought that verse out, I looked up the word effeminate.
Bring it up.
It says having or showing qualities that are more typically associated with women than men. And a quality that's more associated with women is submitting.
Yes.
And he's submitting to her
because she's pretty.
You know, she's a certain dominance over him. So literally, this is sinful to be allowing a woman.
It's embarrassing. Like our forefathers will be turning over in their grave right now. So like you to cut you out, King.
No, that's exactly what that's it.
That's a good point. That's a beautiful point. Give me Ecclesiastes chapter 9. And Shire, you give me in the Bible.
I was just about to get Sirach 9 and Sirach 9 and 8.
No, I want Sirach 9 and 2.
Want me to get it, or are you there? You there?
You get Sirach. You get Sirach.
I got Sirach.
You get Esther. You get Esther chapter 1 on the top.
You want Sirach first?
Yeah, let's get Sirach first.
It's the book of Sirach in your Apocrypha. Ecclesiasticus chapter 9, verse 2. Give not thy soul unto a woman to set her foot upon thy substance.
This is the wisdom of the Heavenly Father, man. The Heavenly Father.
I love my woman.
He's telling you not to do this. He's saying, don't do this. Your woman is not going to respect you if you do this. You can love your woman, man. Nobody's saying you can't love them. But you don't want to be overly obsessive in love, man. That's where it gets weird. It gets weird. I'm starting to think like if she do something, it's gonna be a fatal attraction. He might be one of the type of like if I can't have you, then nobody can.
Man.
And I hope he's not that type of brother, man.
Oh, I hope he don't crash out like that, man.
It seems. I mean, look at this, man.
I ain't got nothing to worry about. Yeah. I love my woman. When I take a picture with a girl, I make sure my hand is in the front. Then you can see both of my hands. You know, I'm not that.
Yeah, like you saying all of that, brother. Sadly enough, she's sending heart emojis and you know what I mean to Anthony Edwards.
But you supposed to see exactly. See there's a false balance right there. And you know what? You're supposed to if you hug a you know, like, you know, I refrain from hugging sisters, especially sisters that's married. But
Yeah.
if for whatever instance it is, of course that's common knowledge. Like, you know what I'm saying, be respectful. But it seems like you're parading it as like you get off by submitting to her. And I feel like that's where the problem is, because he sees that it's like that's why I'm saying it's effeminate, because you as a submissive man know that that's attractive to her. So like, who's the man in the relationship, bro? Because it ain't him.
Show him. Read that one more time.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 9, verse 2. Give not thy soul unto a woman, and set her and Salaki, give not thy soul unto a woman to set her foot upon thy substance.
200, 300 bands.
I was about to say, don't set her foot, bro, upon your bag.
She already have a ticket in.
Her foot is on his bag for sure.
You know, they let him make money in college now, so he got a little bread already. She already have a ticket in. He ain't even really touched the real money yet. She already got a half a ticket out this nigga, man.
And that's the problem when you don't fear the Most High and you don't know who you are, because she's his idol.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Like, he wake up every day and
worship her.
He wake up every day and go like this and say, that's all I need. Not the Most High, not a Savior, not Christ, not to help your people out, not to think about, you know, he respectful to his father. I didn't hear him speak on his father about the things his father went through. Why did these things happen? Like, just so simple-minded. As long as I wake up and I'm next to the trophy, I'm good.
We got to stop doing that, man. She's not a trophy because she's pretty, bro. All right? I don't give a damn if she's gorgeous, drop dead gorgeous, top of the line model. If she has a piss poor, bratty, entitled, damn behavior, pampered, want to be pampered type of behavior, bro, she's ugly. The scriptures tell you that. It says, let's get Sirach 19, 25, 25. Get 25 and 21. Read that.
It's the book of Sirach in your Apocrypha, Ecclesiasticus, chapter 25, verse 21. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure.
The scriptures tell you, God is telling you, young kings, do not stumble because she's beautiful. And don't desire her just because you see she's beautiful. That's fine to be attracted to her, but don't be that only reason, because the scriptures also say in Proverbs 11 and 2, right? It says a beautiful woman. I'm paraphrasing. He compared a beautiful woman to an iced out roly bezel with the VVS diamonds on there in the mouth of a pig. Yeah, it looks good, but it's piss poor shit, because now it's in the mouth of a pig. You gonna go in the pig mouth to go get that? I probably not, because you know pigs eat any and everything, right? So the Lord compared an iced out diamond bezel roly, which looks nice, but it's in the mouth of a pig.
The snout, the nose.
Yeah, right. Why would you do that? That don't make any sense.
It's worthless at that point.
The value is diminished. That's why he's like, don't look. I know my creations. I made women beautiful, and I made them for y'all. But do not. I know my workmanship. This is what the Lord is telling young kings. Do not stumble at the beauty because she's gorgeous. Look past that. If she has a piss poor, entitled, bratty, want to be pampered behavior, she don't have any addition to your life. She's just taken away from you, bro. That's not the woman for you, brother. Kick her to the curb. That's not somebody that you want to grow with. That's not even conducive for your health, man. Your mental health. You're gonna have a life of sorrow, man.
See what Donald said? Donald said, you see the video where Deion Sanders said he gonna make him sign a prenup as thick as a phone book. Yeah, I seen that video. That's when
you know, Dion was trying to talk to him early on. That was like 3 years ago. That's when they was at Jackson State. He's like, hey man, look, we're gonna get that prenup, man. We're gonna get it right. Because he already know, man. Look,
Deion Sanders been through it.
He been through it, man. That's why you don't see his sons green. His sons ain't out there green, making these type of careless mistakes. You know what I mean? And he actually have men around him that's trying to talk sense to him, but he don't want to listen. He don't want to listen, man. Let me get the Bow Wow video. Then we're gonna get Esther. You got Esther for me, King?
Come.
All right.
Do, but I want you to open up your eyes, man. There's no reason why she commenting on another nigga.
Hey, you know it's bad when Bow Wow is the voice.
I was just about to say, Bow Wow. I just about to, you know, this brother reading my mind. I'm trying to. I'm thinking, should I say that? But Bow Wow known for being a simp.
Bow Wow known for doing foolish stuff. You know what I mean? But I don't think he a simp though. I don't know him to be a simp. Bow Wow,
I'll take foolish.
I ain't gonna say a simp.
I'll take foolish.
Because Bow, he just an idiot, but he not a simp. Because Bow Wow been getting girls since he was like 7 or 8, so he's not a simp. But he's a clown. He's just like a social media running ongoing joke. You know what I mean? But he's the voice of reason. You know it's bad. You know you down bad.
Hey, my nigga, I ain't gonna tell you what to do, but I want you to open up your eyes, man. There's no reason why she commenting on another nigga page, an NBA nigga with heart eyes and the motherfucking money tongue out. That's your fiance. Wake up, young brother. Fiancés don't move like that. I ain't never had one of my motherfucking girls ever lay next to me in the same crib as me under another nigga page, leaving heart eyes with the money tongue out. Total violation. That bitch would have been packing up her shit and getting the.
He not a simp, bro. He not a simp. He said, ain't no simp. He said, man, she would have been out of here. Adios. That's a federal offense at that point.
To me in the same crib as me under another nigga page, leaving heart eyes with the money tongue out. Total violation. That bitch would have been packing up her shit and getting the fuck out my crib that day. I don't play that shit. You out. And it's like you so caught up in being in.
But that's a, you gotta understand. Yeah, Bow Wow he's experienced, man. He, like I said, he's a star kid athlete. I mean, kid musician. Like 13, 14. He been out since he was like 7, since 91. Whenever Snoop Dogg dropped Gin and Juice, so he been out since 91. So it makes sense for him not to be tripping and sipping over no woman. But
you got Bow Weezy schooling you. That's crazy.
Yeah, and Bow Weezy schooling you. That's crazy. But to his point, right? This is biblical. What he's saying is biblical. Watch this.
And he's dealt with it too, because he got a baby. His baby mama went and had a baby with Future.
Right.
So he didn't dealt with these situations. And that I hope that don't happen. I hope she don't bounce and have a kid with an Anthony Edwards, because I'm telling you, your boy Travis Hunter.
Well, it's gonna happen. Like,
yeah, boy Travis Hunter gonna crash out. What's gonna
happen is she's going to. Oh yeah, by the way, she's not taking his last name as well.
What?
She said, I don't want his last name.
Sign a prenup then.
She said, oh, you know what? I'm lying. She said, I'm not dropping my last name. That's what she said. I'm going to keep my last name and hyphenate his last name. So I'm going to have my last name.
I wouldn't be surprised if she put his name in the middle and put her last name last.
Even though we got, look, even I don't really care about last names no more like that, because our last names are slave names. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care about that. But it's the mindset behind it. Like,
it's the principle.
What the hell is wrong with you? Like, you're not the prize here. What are you?
She the prize to him.
Like, what are you talking about? Nobody would know you if it wasn't for him. You're like, what are you? He's about to bring all of this money, all this abundance into your life, and you acting like this, man. Man, she wilding, man.
We're singing that T-Pain. I'm sprung.
Your brother sprung, man. Give me that Esther. Watch this. This is biblical though. Watch this. Let's get Esther. Start at verse. Start at verse. Hey, this is a good chapter to read, man. Start at verse 9.
Esther chapter 1 and verse 9. Also Vashti the queen made a feast for the women in the royal house which belonged to King Ahasuerus. On the 7th day, when the heart of the king was merry with wine, he commanded Mehumam, Biztha, Harbona, Bigtha.
So his team, we can skip all them names. I know they're crazy, right? So his panel, right? His constituents. He had a feast, a grand grandiose whole feast day for all of the people in his kingdom, you know, and of course his men of honor, like the top dudes, the men of renown, he wanted to celebrate them, right? Let's read on. Read verse 12. No, verse 11.
Verse 11. To bring Vashti the queen before the king with the crown royale, to show the people and the princess her beauty, for she was fair to look on.
She was a beautiful woman, right? So he said, look, while I'm having this moment with my whole entire palace, I mean, we skipped over a lot of verses, but he had like 127 provinces. So that's like equivalent to the whole entire United States. Probably more than that. He had the whole United States plus probably like South America as well. That's how much of land that he had at the time, or Harsers, right? He had all of this, and he had a big feast for all of the top men. It's like a congressional party. Like I'm gonna petition all the top men in all the 127 provinces that I'm overseeing, and I'm gonna have them come and have a party at my house, right? And he was like, you know what? I'm feeling good. I'm off this drink. Go get my girl. Go get my wife and tell her to come here, right? Watch this.
Verse 12. But the queen Vashti refused to come at the king's commandment by his chamberlains. Therefore was the king very wroth, and his anger burned in him.
She denied the king, like, nigga, you ain't ish. I don't care about your party. I don't care about you being celebrated. I don't care about you being the #1 draft pick. Translation. I don't care about all these people following you. You ain't nothing but a little scrub to me. That's basically what she said. Translation. All right, read on.
Verse 13. Then the king says to the wise man which knew the times, for so was the king's manner toward all that knew law and judgment.
He said, look, I can't let this happen. I got everybody watching. I got all my top men here. I got my lawyers. I got my congressional party. I got my Senate. I got all of these different people here, right? All these municipalities are here. He like, hold on. Let me get my my think tank together. And we're going to talk about this, man, because she just embarrassed me in front of my whole entire palace. Right? Read on.
Kind. The next unto him was Karshina, Shethar, Admatha, Tarshish, Samaris, Marcina, and Memucan, the 7 princes of Persia and Media, which saw the king's face and which sat the first in the kingdom.
He was pissed off. Imagine, that's like me partying, right, at Bow, and I say, hey, somebody, hey, go get my wife. Tell my wife to come here. I want to party and drink this shot with her. And she like, nah, nigga, I ain't coming. Nah, I ain't coming. Why is he calling me? Why is he calling me? What do you want? Matter of fact, yeah, don't call me. It's a feast. It's supposed to be festive. It's supposed to be fun. He like, man, I'm trying to have a drink with I'm trying to drink a shot with I'm probably about to show my whole, palace. This is my woman. This is who I'm happy with. Let's go ahead and surround and pour everybody the nicest, finest glass of wine. She denied him like, nah, nigga, I'm busy. Nah, I ain't coming. Right? Watch this. Read on. You had a point?
That's the type of spirit she was in when she didn't give him a kiss.
Exactly. That was the spirit.
Because she was jealous because
No, it's another video. That was the spirit. I gotta find the other video. The spirit where right here. This is the spirit. He's out here. He just signed an endorsement deal. So he's in Times Square, New York City, bro. Times Square, bro. He's about to go get his Heisman Trophy.
The Big Apple.
The Big Apple, bro. The biggest city in the world. This is like equivalent to ancient Babylon, right? New York City is like ancient Babylon, right? He's like, this is the biggest city in the world, right? Watch this.
All right.
So he's taking picture with his fans. He just signed an endorsement deal. You see, he just got. Let me go back a little bit.
Nothing inappropriate.
Nothing inappropriate, right? Look, the context. Remember, we talked about earlier that he drove her to parties while she go shake her tail feather, get drunk, do God knows what, while he sits in the car and be an Uber driver, pretty much.
That's what I'm saying. The roles is reversed. He can go somewhere and stay in his place and she can go have her time and do her. But when it's time for him to do him and her to stay in her
But he's
place,
making money from this. You went to go shake your tail feather for in front of other guys, act drunk and be slutty while he's out here securing a bag for your future. And you over here with a stank ass attitude. Look at her. She's got this stank attitude. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, when are we gonna leave? Oh my God, it's taking so long. But when you was out there shaking your tail feather, go ahead, King. My bad.
Where is the brothers' team, man?
Where's not listening? They look, bro. They look. They talking to him, bro.
His advisors are failing miserably right now. This brother. Okay, first and foremost, once I would have found out that this brother was taking her to parties and sitting outside parked in the front, parking out yo, I
would have lost respect for him as a teammate. I wouldn't want to be teams with him. I ain't gonna lie, I'd be like, bro, you a goofy, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, no
you an amazing talent, but you a goofy, bro. You making us all look bad right now, bro.
the question is, why are you sitting outside?
That's
because he don't drink.
That's cool. You don't have to drink.
I know. He probably couldn't get in.
I think she probably told him, you don't want to mess your image up, so just stay outside. I won't be long. Like she's a manipulator, bro.
It's crazy.
She's a manipulator. And if he can't get in, then you guys go home and spend time together. Then
I gotta find that video, man. Let's see.
When he said that,
she literally said like,
no, I found it.
You got the video? Send it to me.
I'll send it to you.
When she said like she was partying and all that. Yeah, send that video to Iran. But while the brother find a video, look. Send it to what? Iran 144. Iran, you got me. Let me see. Let me just look it up. It should be here, man. It ain't hard to find. Let's see. Just bear with me, family. My bad. Girlfriend expose. Let's see. This one. Damn, she got an OnlyFans too. That's tricky. Please let that not be true. Oh, she got an OnlyFans too, bro. He said, I'll pan the clock. Man, it's getting worse. This story getting worse by the day. It was one of them videos where she was like, just talk. This one right here. This one right there. Is it half sound? Oh, there you
go. To drink, he doesn't drink. And I'm Hispanic, so I have tequila like in my veins. So I drink. I don't drink a lot, but I drink. And I used to party and stuff. And he would literally drive me, sit outside for hours while I'm inside like partying, and then take us home. Like he never tried to be like, oh, just because I drink.
He's a goofy. He's a goofy, man. Hey, bro. I've been green and young and dumb, but ain't no way in hell I'm driving my woman to a party for her to go shake her tail feather while I wait outside like a chump. While she get drunk and do God knows what in there, probably giving dudes her number, all that type of stuff. And you outside just waiting on her like a little goofy. What are you doing in the car? What are you just standing in the car? Scrolling on Instagram. This story gets more goofy as it, bro. You should have just gave her an Uber driver, bro. You're like, you were goofy. Oh no, I'm starting to get upset. I can't believe he that damn green, man. Right. Now here's the dichotomy, right? We keep showing the contrast. Now watch this. He's at an event where he's getting multi-millions of dollars to be at this event.
All right.
I just hear them where
You go to the hotel, you go walk around.
So he just signed a deal with Adidas, I believe, and now he's taking picture with his fans, right? People that want to, meet him. He's doing a meet and greet, and she ready to go. She like, what am I supposed to do here? Like, I mean, she's complaining, right? Was he complaining when you had him out in a damn car being an Uber driver? While you shake your tail feather with God knows what, doing the Macarena? Come on, man. This story's getting bad, man. Story's getting bad. But let's read on, man. Keep reading. Where'd you leave off at? What verse?
Esther.
It was Esther 1. Read verse 15. Shire.
Come. Which verse? Salakia.
1 and 15.
Kindness 1 and 15. What shall we do unto the queen Vashti according to law? Because she has not performed the commandment of the king Ahasuerus by the chamberlains.
No, you can't disrespect the king, man. Even though this is a heathen, he understood that I cannot allow this woman piss poor bad behavior to be a virus and to spread throughout my kingdom. She disrespected me in front of all my constituents. I can't let that happen, right? Read on.
Verse 16, and Memucan answered before the king and the princes, Vashti the queen hath not done wrong to the king only, but also to all the princes.
That's why I'm mad. Because you making all of the young kings look bad when you do this. You're supposed to be representation of everybody. You're not understanding that. You're supposed to be a representation of your king, of your nation, of your group, your cohorts, your peers. You're representing all of us, whether you like it, understand it, or not. As an Israelite, man, whether we understand it or not, we Israelites and we not repentant, we still are the representation of the Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahweh Shai. This is why when people look at us and we act like this, we become the what? Shaking of the heads. We become the shaking of the heads because the scriptures say the people supposed to look at us and say, oh, that's a wise and understanding people right there.
Not that's a simp right there.
Not that's a simple-minded idiot that's about to lose everything he worked his ass off for in a blur.
And a lot of times I think these celebrities be speaking on stuff for clout. Bow Wow seemed real like genuine. Like
no, he wasn't. No, that was serious.
You know what I'm saying? Like King, like you tripping, bro.
Like I'm trying to talk to you, brother.
Yeah, he seemed like real genuine about what he was
really,
saying.
Yeah, he really trying to help him out. I hope he watched the video and really take heed to it, man. You know, get in his prayer closet, man, because he gonna need it.
Call him twice.
Where's that coming from?
What's that? No, that's Trev, we're gonna take one as a group and that's it.
You can't really hear, but she's busting his balls.
He's explaining himself.
He instead of her, I would have been like, look, man, I understand you don't want to be here. Go take the keys, leave, go do something, go to the mall, go shop.
You know what this remind me of? You know them crazy females that be like, if a nigga ain't hitting me, he don't love me. He one of them niggas like, if my girl ain't tripping, she don't love me.
You know, this is just her. But it's like you have to correct bad behavior, especially on the trajectory that you're going on. You can't say, okay, I understand y'all was high school sweethearts and you probably allowed this type of stuff because you was inexperienced. Now you 21, 22, you're crossing over, you're developing, you about to go off into your career. Now you got to make changes, brother. You got to say, look, man, that type of behavior will not be tolerated. I will not accept this type of behavior from you. You know what I'm saying? And we're about to see that it's biblical because watch this. Keep reading. Verse 16. We got a delay or something? Sorry, keep reading.
Oh, Salakia. I was on mute. Salakia. Verse 16. And Memmi can't answer before the king and the princes. Vashti the queen hath not done wrong to the king only, but also to all the princes, and to all the people that are in all the provinces of the king Ahasuerus. For this deed of the queen shall come abroad unto all women, so that they shall despise their husbands in their eyes.
That's the point. He says this behavior, if we don't check it right now at the door, all the women are going to pick up on this virus and it's going to spread and destroy our nation. Do y'all hear me? This is a heathen telling y'all this. He understood this. He understood. He was like, we cannot allow this bratty, pampered, entitled, bad attitude to materialize. You know what? We got to check this at the door, right? Because what she's going to teach other women is it's okay to disrespect your husband who's the king. Right? Watch what he said. Watch this. Read on.
Verse 17, but the deed of the queen shall come abroad unto all women, so that they shall despise their husbands in their eyes. When it shall be reported, the king of Ahasuerus commanded Vashti the queen to be brought in before him, but she came not.
She denied the king. How the hell you deny the king? You can't deny the king during these times. That was unacceptable, right? Watch this. Read on.
Verse 18. Likewise shall the ladies of Persia and Media say this day unto all the king's princes, which have heard of the deed of the queen. Thus shall there arise too much contempt and wrath.
Right, look, we're gonna follow the leader. Isn't that what our sisters do? They look up to Cardi B, her ignorant ass, right?
That you in the spirit, bro. Because I was just thinking, like, that's what she was shown. Like Cardi, and I was thinking exactly that. Cardi B, I know she looked like a sister, like, but you don't know what tribe you from, but she's a Latina. Like, she with Offset, and she kind of was like running the show. Yeah. He was coming on stage, kneeling down to her, apologize, like, and she's a loud mouth. I'ma say whatever I feel like saying. I don't care what you think. You know what I'm saying? I'm pressed to say.
But you seen her recent post, right?
You know what? I stopped paying attention when I heard something about she had sex with another dude when she was pregnant with
8 months pregnant.
Yeah, so at that point, whenever I see something Cardi B,
I'm not sparing Offset whatsoever. I think he a piss poor type of individual who habitually cheats on his wife. He's an idiot, right? But as the scriptures say, the apple don't fall too far from the tree. And what does it say in Ecclesiasticus? A wicked man is given to a portion of a wicked woman.
Yeah, wicked
so
woman is a
you evil just like he evil. So y'all deserve each other, right? Nevertheless,
man, that's crazy.
She's out here telling women to disrespect a man. It's okay to violate them. It's okay to talk crazy. She's disrespectful as hell on social media. And you think you're gonna get first of all, sister, you're finished. You got 3 kids by this bum that you called. This bum nigga. Offset, he just a bum with money because he's a bum in mentality. He got like 7, 8 baby mamas. He cheats on you habitually, so he doesn't have any discipline, right? He stayed lying and cheating and doing all of this foolishness like he's still in the projects. And what you do as a wife, right? Because the scriptures say 2 wrongs don't make a right. It says, do not return evil for evil. You turn around 8 months pregnant and let another man enter into you.
That's blasphemous, man.
And I believe, sorry, family, but I gotta be a little graphic. I gotta be real with y'all. I believe he ejaculated into her
on your baby head.
Yes,
that's crazy, man. That's some of the craziest shit I ever heard in my life, man.
Yeah. And she thinks she's gonna find another husband after that. She thinks so she's delusional in her mind. She's like, so how she's coping with it, because nobody's gonna deal with her after dealing with Offset for however long, 7, 8 years. So now she's coping with it by saying, oh, men are intimidated by me because I make money, I'm a dime, I'm perfect, I'm God-fearing, all of this foolishness, right? She don't know what the hell she talking. All the stuff, the superlative, women use when they live in the delusion.
Man don't want to hear your annoying ass voice.
Right. But no, she just had a post recently. She said all of that, and she was like, I just guess I'm just too perfect for anybody. You know what I mean? And this is why I can't find somebody, because I'm just the perfect woman, and it's just Prince Charming hasn't reached my requirements. And I'm like, is that what you're telling yourself? Like, where I know she got too many yes men in her circles. I'm like, sister, I ain't gonna make this about Cardi B. Sister, you're finished. You're finished. That's not the type of attitude you need to be had with your reputation. You are a reformed stripper turned rapper. Loud, ghetto, obnoxious, ignorant ass woman. Nobody wants to marry that. Nobody. And you're getting, and I think she like in her mid-30s now. You're getting older. The older a man to get, the more wise you get. It's no way in hell he's going to marry you or take you serious. You've made ratchet muses all your 20s.
Then you want to go endorse Kamala Harris.
Yeah, that's a whole other story, right?
Whole other subject.
So he got to explain himself, right? But watch this. Let's get back to the Esther, right? Because this is a point. Watch this. Read this.
Verse 19. If it please the king, let there go a royal commandment from him, and let it be written among the laws of the Persians and the Medes, that it be not altered, that Vashti come no more before King Ahasuerus, and let the king give her royal estate unto another that is better than she.
You're out of here. You're out of here. Hey, the Birkin bags, the Gucci, the Louis, the ring, strip all of that. He said, you're not a part of the estate no more.
That's why he needed prenup.
Exactly.
Because he ain't gonna be able to do it.
You're not gonna be able to do that.
He don't understand. No prenup is giving her the ultimate power.
But watch this. Watch this. Let's keep reading. It get better.
Verse 20. And when the king's decree which he shall make shall be published throughout all his empire, for it is great, all the wives shall give to their husbands honor, both to great and small.
He said, look, not only is I'm going to get rid of this heifer, I'm making a law, and I'm gonna put it in legislation that from the king to the janitor, if you marry, you better honor your husband. Talk to Mike.
Don't publicly humiliate your man.
That's
not good for the community. That's not good for the kids. That's not a good example for the young girls. Like, don't do that. Have some shame.
To that point, right? Because I know a lot of our sisters, right? A lot of our sisters, y'all deal with a lot, right? And this is not for the righteous sisters. Shout out to my righteous sisters. I'm talking about the sisters who think it's okay to hop on social media because you had a dispute with your husband and violate that man and spread all of your private information on social media. Do you not understand that you're going to get a harsh judgment by God? Do you not understand? Shire, how many times we seen sisters so-called in the truth run to social media and just spread all their dirty laundry on social media as if that's something righteous?
More times than you should. More times than you should.
The Most High not dealing with that, man. I don't care what he did. That's what counsels is for. If you got a piece of shit husband, we'll figure out a way to get you out of that situation. I mean, if he did something that's worthy of you being out of that situation, but you're not gonna go to social media and ruin and further the affliction.
You ain't gonna fix nothing on social media.
You're not gonna fix nothing on social media. And the people on social media don't care about you. They ain't gonna do nothing but share and laugh at you. So you're running to social media when you should be going to counsel, man of understanding, and trying to fix things. But a lot of y'all sisters don't want to fix it. Right? So all the people that do that, they need to get that checked at the door. That is foolishness. I don't care what the man did. We'll handle it behind closed doors. Now, if the Lord wanted to get out, it'll get out. But that's not your job to do that, right? Did you have a point in the Shire? My bad, I cut you off.
No, I was just saying it was one time I had to tell a sister on social media, like, this is embarrassing, not just your husband, but yourself, because you're married to him. Y'all one. So all of this dirty laundry you're airing out about your husband, that's a smut on you too, sweetheart. Nobody, like, that's your whole house that you put on blast.
And his kids.
Anything associated with it.
We're going to stay in Esther because we got to finish that. But you mean Ecclesiastes real quick to my brother Shire's point.
26.
Read verse 13.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, Sirach, in your Apocrypha, chapter 26, verse 13. The grace of a wife delighteth her husband.
Did she seem like she delighted in her husband to be?
Nah.
Versus him, he's so goddamn giddy and green. Look at this.
You can see both of my. Hey, when I take a picture with a girl, don't worry about. Yeah. I love my woman. When I take a picture with a.
Right, I love my woman. Right.
Keep.
Now look, she got him tripping, man. She tripping. He got to explain himself in front of his fans.
That's sad, man.
You just got the biggest endorsement deal of your life.
She don't gotta be there, huh?
Look, it's so simple, man. Let's see. That's why he need real men in his corner. Look, here's the keys. Here's the credit card. Go shop. Get the hell out of here. Go shop. Go do something. Go shop. Go shop till you drop. I'm here. I'm gonna be here with my fans all day because these are going to be the people that's going to make us and our family legacy.
They'll be lacing my pockets.
Yes, this is my
They're
career.
gonna be buying my shoes. They're gonna
All
be buying tickets. They're gonna be buying my jersey.
These are the people. These are real supporters.
Giving me views on my YouTube, monetizing my channel,
And all that stuff, right? These are going to be, if they do have kids, these are going to be the ones that send their kids to private school, all that type of stuff. Go get the hell out of here. You don't want to be here. Take the keys, take the card, go shop, go do something, right? This is foolishness, man. Give me that. So it says the
grace of a wife
delighted her husband. Read on.
her husband, and her discretion will fatten his bones.
And then, as the brother went into discretion, right? Her wisdom, her ability to be circumspect and careful to his legacy, careful to his brand,
to his name.
She don't prioritize his name because she don't even want the nigga last name.
Will actually make him more marketable.
Which would make them more money.
Fatten his bones and yours. You know what I'm saying?
You don't want that
because she's light.
Her
light mind is light. She's simple-minded. She don't understand that this stuff is gonna cost them if they're a union at the end of the day.
Adidas seen this before, he probably wouldn't have got the endorsement deal.
That what's gonna happen? The people who endorse him are gonna start telling him, leave her at home.
That's what for sure. Because he brought her thinking like this is a symbol of us arriving and making it, and I want you to celebrate with me. She should have been more giddy and happy, like how he was. I love my woman. She like, nigga, when is this gonna be over with? I'm tired. I'm ready to go. He can't even focus.
He can't even enjoy the moment, bro.
He can't even enjoy the moment, bro. He's like, damn, I gotta explain myself.
He probably went home and was argued with her all night.
I don't think he the type to argue. I think he the type.
No, I'm talking. Well, my bad. He probably got reprimanded all night.
I mean, she seems passive aggressive. She seems like, well, it was boring. I mean, what was I supposed to do? Like, I just supposed to just sit here while you take pictures all day? I mean, gosh.
Go call that girl you took a picture of. She's probably in your DM already.
Yeah. I mean, look, I understand. I could understand.
Give me your phone.
I can understand a sister being bored at a situation like this. But look, take the keys, take the credit card. Go do what you do. Go do something. Just don't ruin this moment for me. Since you're not happy for me, go get out of here. Go do something. Go do something. You know what I mean? Go Uber, whatever. You know what I mean? Go do what you need to do.
That's not a virtuous trade, man.
Definitely not. Right? Read on.
It's more on that chapter 26 in Sirach, verse 14. A silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord, and there is nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed.
To my brother's Shire point, see, if she had discretion, she was thinking and careful about her man's legacy, her man's brand, she would have been like, you know what? I don't want to be here. I'm turned down, but I'm going to act like I want to be here. I'm going to act like I want to be here. These is the fans. I'm going to act like I want to be here. If this moment too big for me, you know what, babe? I'm sick. Run some game. I'm sick. Can I go back to the hotel? Something. Instead of being a little snobby a-hole.
Carl Knopp says she could have waited in the car.
No, they in another city, so he could have.
He's just being funny
because
he used to wait in the car.
He used to wait in the car. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah, facts. That's it's bars. That's a bar, Carter. Yeah, that's a bar. Yeah, won't you go wait in the car? Now at least, damn, that's crazy. She had him cooped up in the car while she's doing the Macarena, right? And she can't even chill on the couch for a couple hours. You know what I mean? I don't know how long he was taking pictures, but he's like, this is worth it, man. This is about to secure y'all family's legacy. You know what I'm saying? So, there's more on that. All right, read on.
God, verse 15. A shamefaced and faithful woman is a double grace.
You think she faithful? She already cheating. She already cheating. She already, to me, this is cheating. You know what I mean? When you send a nigga, you're engaged. You're a promise to somebody. Where's the one where she sent the damn, where's it at? This is cheating. That's cheating, huh?
To me, that's letting Anthony Edwards know, like, you could get the box if you want it.
Anthony Edwards, if you in the city, pull up. That's what that means. Pull up. I'm ready.
He is square. He ain't gonna find out.
He ain't gonna find out anyways. I'll tell
Even
him.
if he did, he ain't going nowhere.
You know what? He's so green. He might drop me off. I'll run some game on him. He'll drop me. He's so damn giddy and green. He'll drop me off at the spot. See, he won't even know. He won't even ask me nothing about it.
My homegirl having a little hotel party. Drop me off. They drinking though, so you can't come up there. I don't want your image to get messed up.
My homegirl having a hotel party, but they drinking, and we don't want you to be, seen in this environment.
I don't know if the sister cheating, but I know she could definitely get away with it.
Well, I'm sure she done some stuff, man. Some inappropriate. This is inappropriate. This is inappropriate to me. If that's my son, bro, we're having a serious discussion. We're having a serious discussion, and I'm gonna be on his ass. Like, we are not finna disrespect our family legacy. This is not gonna be tolerated. I will not go to your wedding, bro. I will not be at your wedding if this is the type of behavior that you bringing home. No. All right, let's read on.
Verse 16. As the sun, when it ariseth in the
verse 15.
Verse 15. A shamefaced and faithful woman is a double grace, and her continent mind cannot be valued.
It's priceless if you got a woman that's with her mind right. You got a woman that really loves you back, because it ain't nothing wrong with loving your woman if she loves you back. The problem is it got to be reciprocated, and vice versa, sister. It ain't nothing wrong with loving your husband and looking at him like Prince Charming, but the energy got to be exchanged equally. It can't be a false balance.
Yeah, it's a false balance for sure.
Right? You don't want a toxic situation like that. Somebody gonna crash.
Because if they was both giddy like that,
I would have been good. I would have been happy.
All praises. I mean, I can't.
It wouldn't even been a story.
Yeah, I don't know if it's genuine or not, but from the outside looking in, it looks like they in love. But it don't even look like it.
She don't like him.
She said it herself. He's not my type.
She's not really, She had to study him and find out, right? She like, man, she like now she understands the microscope is on her. That's good. The Most High is trying to protect this boy. Everybody looking at her now.
Yeah, she's trying to explain herself now.
She has to.
She's trying to make it look good at least now.
The whole world knows about her now, so she ain't gonna be able to sneak off and dug off and do no foolishness. Not right now, because everybody gonna be watching every little thing she do right now. She gonna have to be real strategic to get one off, right? Read verse 22.
Verse what?
22.
Verse Sirach chapter 26, verse 22. A harlot shall be accounted as spittle, but a married woman is a tower against death to her husband.
See, a harlot. God is, look, this is not me. We not that good. God said a harlot, which is a woman that sleeps around for money, which she told you she about that bread, bro. Look at that. She about the bread. She's not hiding it. She about that bread. I'm married to the money, right? God just said a harlot is like spit on the ground, but a wife, which is a woman who conducts herself honorably, especially in the public, is a grace to her, a tower against death. Meaning she's gonna prolong this man's life because she's the protection. She's literally his rib. Right? She's gonna protect this man. She's gonna be like, his legacy is my legacy. Ain't no way he's gonna talk crazy about my husband in public. She don't give a goddamn about this, man. Especially with foolishness like this. Come on, man. This is crazy work. It's crazy work, man. Is that shit on that? Rito?
Calm. Verse 16. As the sun when it ariseth in the
22.
Oh, I'm sorry, Salakia. Verse 22, verse 23, actually now. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord.
See, if you fear the Lord, that's the point, brothers. If you fear the Most High God, you prioritize the Heavenly Father. If you make the Most High your priority, He'll give you a woman that fear the Lord. Right? I got a great wife. All praise be to the Most High. It's because I didn't care about a woman I came into truth. I cared about washing away all these wicked sins that I had on my resume. All I wanted to do was the works when I first came in. That's all I cared about. And then it just came naturally. Boom. Okay. You know what? Now it's time. I'm gonna go ahead and give you this beautiful woman for you. Boom, bam.
Shout out to Har and Angel.
It's another good situation, right? You see that? We don't.
Verse 25. 24. A dishonest woman contemneth shame, but an honest woman will reverence her husband.
See, a dishonest woman would yield bad things. This is why nobody believe her, because they know she's dishonest. Her little response video, everybody know that's cap.
Yeah, it looked like cap.
Looks like cap.
All of a sudden, she looks she look more her countenance is more respectful in those videos than it is in his presence. You know what I'm saying? In real time.
Because she knows the eyeballs is on her and she can't run that cap no more. And she knows the Lord got an army of people trying to protect this boy because he is anointed by the Most High God. He's still the anointed. So the Most High God is protecting him. He has a barrier. Even though this nigga is green, the people is going to be the protection for this brother, man. Even though he giddy as hell. You know what I mean? Okay. So she like, damn, I got to get in order, man. The scam is up. The jig is up. Let me put on my best acting. I gotta conduct myself more civilly, or I'm gonna get caught. I'm gonna get caught up, right? Read on.
Verse 26, verse 25, actually. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord.
Right, a shameless woman dressed provocative. She dressed like a slut. She talks about her body count. You notice how women be hoes, right? And then you ask them how many bodies you got. They don't want to answer that question because they know it's a shame and disgusting to do that. They know it's shameful. This is why you'll never get the answer when you ask that.
Never.
Because they know that's a shameful thing.
And they say when you do get the answer, times it times 10.
Yeah, Cole said times it by 10. They know that's not something. I was watching a video the other day with my wife. It was a dude, white boy. He walked up to a crowd of women and he was like, y'all want to do the 6 foot, all that with the 6'6", right? 6 feet with the 6, inch wee, whatever, pause. And 6 figures, right? But he was like, all right, that's fine, right? Now, what if a brother can't be 6 feet? He can't change that. But what you can, he said, what you can change is I forgot how he said it, but he said, see, he was born with that, but you was born with a 0 body count. What's your body count now? He asked her body count. And she was like, that's so disrespectful to ask a woman. No, it's not. That should be a question that every brother has. He should have that discussion with a woman. I'm a firm believer you should have that discussion with a woman. All right. Prioritize your reputation for our up-and-coming daughters because it's disgusting. We've been disgusting. The Lord said we are filthy rag, how we conducted ourselves. And that type of behavior is not going to be tolerated in the kingdom. And we're going to frown and look down upon that type of behavior. So even though we was incorrect, we didn't know what we were doing, we're going to raise the up-and-coming daughters of Zion and the up-and-coming princes of Zion to be noble, to be righteous, to be holy, to be pure. And we're going to shame harlotry on both sides, whether you're a whoremonger or you're a hoe. We're gonna shame that. We're calling it out, man. Right? Does that sit on that? Okay. Yeah, okay. It says 26. Read. Yeah, read 26. But I still got to go back to Esther, Shire. We still got to go back. And y'all feel free to chime in if y'all got something.
Sirach, chapter 26, verse 26. A woman that honoreth her husband shall be judged wise of all, but she that dishonoreth him in her pride shall be counted ungodly.
God literally said, if you dishonor your husband, you're ungodly. Esther's the perfect story because she married a heathen and still gave him the utmost respect and reverence. And if you read the additions to Esther, she didn't care about that nigga. That Negro. Sorry. From a family that don't really like when I use the N-word. I try to not use that. Say Negro. She didn't care about that Negro. Right? She didn't care less about that Negro. But nevertheless, she understood the scriptures. She said, look, a woman that honored her husband shall be judged wise. It's wise to reverence your husband, to respect your husband, to give him honor. You're supposed to see your Hawashah when you see your husband. That's how it's supposed to be. But she that dishonored him in her pride, the Lord literally says, if you dishonor your husband, you're ungodly. You're not like God. Let that sizzle in your spirit, right? Do you have a precept?
Yeah. Sirach chapter 25, verse 17. The wickedness of a woman changeth her face and darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth.
Read it out.
So you see her wickedness when he's getting the attention, her whole face change. She looking mad. And it makes her countenance dark. And this is the point to what everybody's talking about right now. Verse 18, her husband shall sit among his neighbors. So now when her husband is around her neighbors, whether it be social media or actually in person, when he heareth it, shall sigh bitterly. Now everybody's talking about him and talking about his situation, and it's putting this negative attention on him because his wife or his girlfriend is wicked.
Look how she talking to him, man. Pointing her finger out.
That's
not respectful. That's not somebody that's representing. She don't represent him. Man.
I'm gonna go down to verse 19. Verse 20 actually. As the climbing up a sandy way is to the feet of an aged. So they're comparing something to an old man climbing up a hill with a sandy hill. It's hard enough to walk on flat land at the beach.
Right.
So walking up a sandy hill is in comparison to so is a wife full of words to a quiet man. And Travis Hunter is a simple Jake. He's a quiet Jake, but he got to deal with that spicy Latina. You know that, and I hate when people say that. Oh, she's just a spicy Latina.
Yeah,
no, she's out of order.
Oh, she got to get that check. You know what I mean? Because I mean, she's an Israelite, so I'm for the marriage. I'm never against marriage. The scriptures say marriage is honorable, right? Whoremongers are you going to judge. I don't want to see whoremongering among our nation, but your attitude needs to be corrected now. Your ass need to go to counseling. You need to be working on personal development. You need to be media trained, and she needs some maybe like a publicist or something on how
a damn etiquette coach.
Yeah, you need to learn because you out here looking crazy. Right, and that was the whole entire point of Esther. Right, read on where you picked up at where you left off at Brother Shar. I know it's late where you at.
Verse 21. And the saying pleased the king and the princes, and the king did according to the word of Memucan. For he sent letters into all the king's provinces, into every province according to the writing thereof, and to every people after their language, that every man should bear rule in his own house. And that
every man has to rule his house. The scriptures tell you that in the book of First Ezra. It says you have to be a ruler over your house. That means you have control. It doesn't mean you're chauvinistic. Doesn't mean you're overbearing. Doesn't mean you're a lion. Scripture don't talk about being a lion. It tells you not to be a lion in your house. But you calling the shots. You running the plays. You calling the audibles. Matter of fact, in Numbers, doesn't it say that? It says when your wife make a covenant, you have the authority to intervene and say, no, veto that. No, she's not doing that.
I mean, it's in the order of First Corinthians.
It's First Corinthians, but I'm like, in the law, it literally says the husband can oversee, he can veto a vow that his wife make and his daughter makes. Not because he's trying to be chauvinistic, not because he's trying to be controlling, because he cares about you. And you're not designed to lead. God didn't make you for that. You are designed to follow. Follow the king. Make sure you marry the right man so you can be good enough to follow him. Right? That's why it's important to pick the dude that you know you can follow, not a dude that you're going to lick, a sucker that you're going to lick. Right? So he made this decree. He said, look, bro, every man must be a ruler over his household, from the king to the janitor, right? Reno?
Come. And that should be published according to the language of every people.
He said, look, and everybody that speak a different language in my province, hey, make sure they get this message as well. This law, this policy we about to enact in legislation, everybody better be able to read it and find out this law. Read on. Chapter 2.
Esther chapter 2, verse 1. After these things, when the wrath of King Ahasuerus was appeased, he remembered Vashti and what she had done and what was decreed against her. Then said the king's servants that ministered unto him, let there be fair young virgins sought for the king, and let the king appoint officers in all the provinces of his kingdom, that they may gather together all the fair young virgins unto Shushan the palace, to the house of the women, unto the custody of Hedge, the king's chamberlain, keeper of the women, and let the things for purification be given them.
The purification, and I sit on that. That's all I wanted. The purification, right? Right. He's a king. And he's operating as such. And he said, I want this woman to be pure, not only physically, but spiritually as well. See, a lot of our sisters and brothers need a spiritual cleaning, man. A lot of y'all are not prepared mentally to be wives. A lot of y'all brothers are not prepared mentally to be husbands. Especially trying to have multiple wives. A lot of you foolish niggas out here y'all not prepared. Y'all not leaders. You don't know how to hold down a house. You know how I know that? Because your house is broken. You didn't grow up with your father. We're coming back to our heritage, man. Right? So we got a lot of repairing we got to do spiritually. A lot of self-improvement we got to do mentally. And it starts within. It starts with you first. First and foremost, you got to take care of your own house. That's why Joshua said, as far as me and my house, we're going to serve the Lord. That needs to be the priority.
Even if that's the hard route.
What do you mean?
Like sometimes it's easier to just roll with the punches. Sometimes getting your house in order is the harder. It's a hard route.
Oh yeah, I got you. Yeah,
it's the hard way. You can just be like him and just roll with the punches and just accept disrespect and accept. You know,
you can't do it.
You know,
you got to.
Sometimes you got to go the hard route to get stuff in order. You know.
I don't know if you want to get too personal, Brother Shire, with your testimony. I'll let you decide. But I've known brothers who had the transformation. They come into the truth and then they struggle with their wives and they put their foot down and they still here. And they're still here. And I know brothers that didn't do that. And now, you know, it's problematic. You never know how the Most High are going to call it. But nevertheless, one thing you cannot allow and tolerate is bad behavior. That bad behavior has to be checked immediately. And you got to make sure that you're blameless so she can't bring up no charges against you. Right? Man, you got to make sure you're blameless. You can't be out here moving like a goofy and then expect her to be righteous. You know what I mean? Because she's going to bring that up against you, right? Make sure that you're right with the Most High God, and then everything else just take care of itself. That's how it works. Right? Shaw, you wanted to ask something, King?
No, you bringing it out. You bringing it out. This is important just for our community in general, because our community in general we really don't know how to function inside of a healthy relationship because a lot of our preconceived notions of relationships are rooted in toxicity because of the curses. Most of us grew up with single parent households. We really don't even know what a two parent household looks like or how a man is supposed to operate inside of a family setting and how a mother is supposed to operate inside of a motherly setting or a family setting and how they co-op as husband and wife. So without that healthy example to see, we end up with situations like this with Travis. Because if I'm not mistaken, Travis grew up with just his mama. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, for the most part, his father was there, but
yeah, but he lived with his mama though. The separation of the mother and father dynamic in the house on an everyday, day-to-day basis that plays a part in the emotional maturity of the child. So, you know,
and fathers are important, man. You know what I mean? To be in the household, y'all don't understand. Like it's just simple things. Like my daughter, man. My daughters are beautiful and precious, but my older daughter, like she loves to be like a servant, you know what I mean? And she prioritizes and she loves that. And I love my wife because she's not robbing her of that innocence by like spewing BS that our previous generation sisters is doing to our sisters. They like, don't be like grandma. No, go out and live your life. Live your best life. Like grandma life was just a disaster.
Yeah, she a doormat. She was a doormat her whole life.
Yeah, she was a doormat her whole life. Where grandpa went and cheated on her, did whatever he had babies on her and all that stuff. Like grandma was working her tail off. Man, she was prepared to be her wife at the age of 12, cooking and having recipes and all that type of stuff. So it's good that and my daughter understands like, and it's beautiful that be a father because she understands that she's getting authority from a man. She's used to a man telling her what to do. A man that loves her, though. That's why the scriptures say, what? Give her to a godly man. One that you know keeps the commandments. You know what I'm saying? Right? So it's important, Shia got all daughters. It's important that we raise them up with the fathers in the household who loves them unconditionally and is going to give them that proper balance. It's going to give them authorities and tell them, like, hey, listen, be quiet. You're talking too much. Be quiet. They need that. That's conditioning. Good conditioning. Not disrespectful, not loud, belligerent, being a lion. No, be quiet. Be quiet. You're talking too much. Hush. Some of the sisters ain't never got that.
No.
So when they meet a real dude, they don't know how to deal with that.
So this goes back to a lot of the conversations that we have regularly, just about in Black culture, Black families. The man is raised on what a woman likes, how to treat a woman, hold the door open for your mama and your auntie, close the door when your mama get in the car. But you see your sisters and your female cousins, they're not telling them how to. They're not in the kitchen. They're not forcing them to be in the kitchen. They're not teaching them how to serve. They're not behind serving the food at Thanksgiving when you was in the world. Everybody doing it themselves. They don't learn how to treat a man, but we get conditioned. We get trained. Right? A lot of women are lacking home training. And that's triggering for someone, but that's the truth of the matter. They lack home training. A lot of sisters will tell you, I wasn't raised to be a wife. I don't know how to do it. I'm learning as I go because I wasn't trained to do it. They lack in that home training. We got to reintroduce that training to our sisters on how to be women. That has to happen.
Bring out Titus again out. You brought it out earlier. I think it's appropriate to bring it out now. And if you had a point, bring it out. Okay?
Which one?
I don't know if you had a point.
Proverbs 31:3. Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings. Like just over and over, the scriptures are telling you to gird up your loins, man. Be a man. You know what I mean?
That was wisdom that King Solomon gave his mother gave him, right? She's like, do not give your strength to a woman, bro. Eventually, that's what happens to the brother Solomon, unfortunately. Too many women, right? But read what you got, King.
Titus chapter 2 and verse 3. The aged women likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not giving too much.
Salakia. Let's start. Let's break this down. Let's slow roast this out. And feel free to chime in, both of y'all, brothers. Y'all got good insight. We have to slow roast this. The older women must, as the scriptures say, be in behavior that's holy. What is holy? Let's break that down. different from everybody else. You can't be an older woman and you like everybody else and you talking like Cardi B. I can't tell the difference between you and Cardi B. Even though you're not using profanity like her, the energy is the same.
The Most High is saying be different, because like Ashaya is saying, we've been trained wrong in every aspect. So the Most High is trying to elicit change, righteous change. Be different. I know you grew up and your aunties told you live your whole phase. That's not working. Be holy. Be different. Tell the women, tell the girls, be modest. Respect your husband. Be a pillar of rest. Be a helpmeet. You got to go out here and dealing with stuff like this is not easy. Going to signings and going to endorsements. This is his job. He shouldn't have to go home and get reprimanded by his woman, man.
That's foolishness, right? So the older women have a dog in this race.
Responsibility.
A big responsibility. And y'all teaching our women incorrect as a whole. Shout out to my righteous sisters that's in this thing that went through the rigmarole of, bumping their heads here and there. And now they got a lot of wisdom to be able to share to these young sisters. But the ones that still bitter, the ones that still competing, the ones that still think they're on the same level of a 21-year-old, you got to stop it. Tell them the truth. Do not let them live in the Disney Narnia fantasy land. Tell them the truth and tell them their responsibilities as a woman. Grandma used to yeah, man, cook for your husband, cook for your man. That's the way to the man's heart. Now it's frowned upon at this point, huh? I wouldn't dare make you a sandwich.
Yeah, well, see, the thing is, our women don't get happiness out of pleasing their husbands anymore. They're searching for happiness
at other places,
elsewhere, with money, attention. What's the word I'm looking for? When somebody gives you okay,
authority, yeah, acceptance, validation.
Yeah, looking for validation from your friends and social media and comments. You know what I'm saying? Likes. That's what makes a woman
because they care about what other women
feel validated. That's why she wanted that $300,000 ring, because she's getting a lot of value. It's girls in her DM secure the bag, boo boo.
All that type of stuff.
All that type, and that makes her feel good.
Look, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of game, man. My young sisters that's up and coming, that's hopefully you're planning to be wives, right? Get off social media, man. You want a long relationship, get off social media, man. Kill it. Especially if you're beautiful. If you're beautiful, you're gonna get all the leeches and all the simps and all the ignorant niggas in your DMs that you don't even want in your DMs anyways, right? That attention is unwarranted attention.
It's unhealthy.
It's very unhealthy.
It's unhealthy because I'm gonna give a real world example. Okay, porn for men especially. Men watch porn, and we being real. You know what I'm saying? Excuse the language. It's late night. Porn for young men. You see breasts, and you see vagina, and you see butt, and they're masturbating and ejaculating and all using. And Rata did a good lesson. Your pheromone, it's a chemical that comes out of your brain that makes you happy, and it's coming out like a drug almost, and you get desensitized to something that's supposed to be exciting. It's the same thing with our women. Now this attention they're getting on social media, it desensitizes you to the point when you have a brother like Travis Hunter who is infatuated with you, it's not impressive. Because you got a million niggas in, excuse my language, you got a million people in your DM telling you fine, you sexy, you this, you that. So you have a man that got the bag secured, that love you, that cherish you, that give you everything you need, and you not impressed.
Not impressed. She been hearing that
because
shit
you're
too.
desensitized because social media can then desensitize you to respecting a man that loves you. Since sincerely, he sincerely loves this woman, but it's not impressive to her. It's just like I said, with man with porn. You watch so much damn porn, you're not even really excited about your woman getting naked no more. It's just like whatever, sex, whatever. Imagine the brothers back in the day when it wasn't no porn, when the women was modest, when you didn't even know what the shape of a butt or the shape of a nipple looked like. When you finally take them clothes off and you about to consummate your marriage, you excited like a kid in the
She gonna get pregnant.
shop.
She gonna get pregnant immediately.
Now it's just like, yeah, whatever. Because you desensitized. That's why there's advice the brother's saying is, especially if you courting or you getting to know a sister getting to know a brother. Hey, maybe y'all should just take a hiatus off social media, at least while y'all courting, so y'all could really appreciate each other without no interruptions.
Now, I would advise all marriage couples to get rid of social media, man. The only one you should have is YouTube for the truth. It's no reason why a married couple needs Facebook. There's no reason why a married couple needs Instagram, in my opinion. I mean, you could probably have it just to kind of like, but not like in terms of like posting stuff. Like, what do you need to post? What do you need to post? You don't need to post nothing. You don't need to share none of that. Those memories, you can share that among us, the body. You don't need to share that with the world anyways, right? I mean, unless it's like feast days and stuff like that, that's fine. But it's like, it's you asking for unnecessary temptation. You're asking for problems. Because dudes in the truth are so foolish, they'll still see a sister married. Rata been married for like 14 years. And still to this day, I don't know why y'all still got social media, but still, I know when like back in our True Nation days, brother sliding her DM, she'll show me a Rata like, look at this. Foolish. But like, Shalom Aqua. This and all that. Like, you don't see with the brother, Roger got 1,000 kids. You don't see the brother with all the kids.
You went from a 10 to 1,000. We just talking about you outside. Like, Robbie just adding on kids.
Added on kids. Right? No, my brother Roger, he got a lot of kids. Him and Raya, they got what, 7 now? So look,
that's funny.
It's no reason why anybody should be going in her DMs, man. Anybody, you know what I mean? But that's what happens. And it's still in this truth. You think you'll be protected in this truth, but it's sadly enough, as my brother Shire went into, the behavior is so piss poor and bad, and we're not developing. We're not a wise and understanding people. That's why we got to prioritize our image, prioritize the reputation that we're giving off and leaving off. And our name, like the Lord said, that's your name.
Our holiness.
Because ultimately, if anything, I don't know what would like motivate you. Remember, you are the representation of the Heavenly Father on earth. He gave us the heritage. He gave us the law. So we're supposed to represent the Heavenly Father in the highest light possible. And we're not doing a good job with that, man. We're not doing a good job as a whole. Like, it's so much we need to fix, right? And one of the things I think we can fix, that's very easy to fix, is getting off social media. Nobody cares about you on social media anyways. Half of them people probably hating on you anyways. Get off of social media.
That's what I was about to say. I just noticed I've been trying to inch away from my social media accounts is that a lot of people don't check their screen time. I do. So if you averaging like 8 hours of screen time a day, family, you on social media too much.
That's a whole shift.
What would you doing that was productive in those 8 hours that you was giving to your phone screen?
You ain't got paid nothing.
You was getting brain rot. It was brain rot occurring while you was watching that screen for 8 hours, bro. And then you desensitize your pineal gland, so now you can't release any more what's the sleep hormone? Melatonin. Now you can't release any more melatonin, and now you can't sleep, and now you just effed up individual. See, Esau is crafty. He gave you the phone, which when it lights up, it emits blue light radiation, right? Which mimics sunlight, which interrupts your circadian rhythm, which throws your whole body out of homeostasis. Now I know that was
That boy took it. That was bars. Hey, break that down. What is that? That boy breaking it down, man. Break it down, man, to simplest form, man. What is that?
No,
What
but
is
this
that?
is real. Though.
I like how it sound though.
So like, you know, when the tongue start flowing, pause. It just gets flowing.
No, Diddy, I got you, kid.
No,
Go
Diddy,
ahead. Go ahead.
pause. But look, so Esau gave you this phone. He gave you social media. He know he's socially engineered it. He's engineered the applications to be addictive. The same way the brother Deshad just brought up a beautiful point about pornography. And not just men, women be addicted to pornography too. That's problematic for women as well. They be caught up in it, watching this, looking up the same 3-letter acronyms that other brothers be doing with other things. They looking up the same things. So we both got to be able to overcome those sensual urges and pleasures, right? That's what Paul is teaching in a lot of his epistles to the church, is to get away from those lusts. You got to start looking toward heavenly things and thinking about heavenly things and becoming holy, set apart, different. When somebody look at you in the world, they should be like, I'm astonished. I've never seen anything like this before. When you walk past them with your fringes, your head wrapped up, or you got your mitri on, you got ZZs down to the damn ankle, people looking at you like, whoa, this brother sister looks like a god. I've never seen this before. It's astonishing. I didn't know a nigger could look like.
That's to your point. Roger used to wear his garment back in the day. They used to be like, hey, you look like a priest, bro. Like you like what are you, like a priest or something? Like what do you do? They used to always stop him. You know what I'm saying? When he, to your point, like when he wears his garment, because Roger used to wear his garment all the time. And they'd be like, bro, you like what are you, bro? Like you something like, are you a priest or something? Like it's just more noble and respectful. You know what I'm saying? You get more, because right now they don't look at us like that. They look at us as like dudes that know how to read the Bible real good and know the Bible real good. But they some ignorant niggas though, but they know the Bible real good. Like we want to change the perception of us.
Yeah.
Change it for our children. You know what I mean? It's probably not gonna work for our generation because our generation is fried. I'm gonna give you the bean. But we got action with our kids. We got action with our kids, man.
Yeah, the next generation of children that are being raised by Israelites, they're gonna be a righteous generation. Honestly, they got emotionally intelligent parents, but also are not. What do they call? What do they call these new parents now? Gentle parents. We're balanced parents. Gentle parents don't know. From what I've seen on social media, when they come to gentle parenting, yes, you can talk all day, but at some point, a whooping got to get involved. You got to a spanking, some kind of physical force has to be involved in the punishment.
But you don't love your kids.
You can do with a kid.
The scriptures say you don't love your kids if you don't.
So, with that being said, we have to get back completely to our culture. Jeremiah 6:16. Seek the old paths,
which is the good way. Seek the old way, which is good.
Yeah.
Everybody tell me, oh, that's Bible. That's old fashioned. We in the 21st century. Man, the Lord said, go back to the old way, man, which is a good way. What the hell you talking about? We don't even know if we dealing with a boy or a girl nowadays, man. Brother Donald post something in the chat. I'm like, God, this dude look like a woman.
Nah, did you see the little white boy, the little Caucasian boy who had the lips liner on? He had to be in like middle school. And he was like at a town hall meeting or something. He was crying about his principal not calling him a girl. Brothers in like elementary school, middle school max. Little effeminate boy. Well, I can't even say effeminate. He was a self-proclaimed homosexual member of the LGBTQ community.
Oh, God.
I'm not. That's what he said out of his own mouth. So that
we battle with
that's the America we live in. That is the.
We are battling with so much, family.
So you gotta protect the minds of the people in general. You gotta let's go to Ezekiel real quick, 44, the classic. Ezekiel 44, and let's read verse. Let's go to verse 23. Ezekiel 44 and 23.
All right, Ezekiel 44 and verse 23. And they shall teach my people the difference between holy and profane, and cause them to discern between unclean and clean.
And that's what we got to do now. That's the nature of the battle now. Is somehow through the spirit of the Most High, being able to persuade our people to come back to righteousness and change their way of thinking. It does take a level of spiritual intervention for that process to occur.
We got to be the examples, though. The leaders of we can't have situations where we got broken homes, we having divorces in the truth, we loud, ignorant. You know what I mean? We fighting. We gotta tighten up as a nation, especially if we're on the forefront and we are like the spearheads and the leaders of this thing. Because they looking, trust and believe. They looking, man. They are watching everything you do. All right, they're watching everything you do. So it's important that, and I know they watch it because at my old job that I used to work at, he was like, this one dude was like, ever since I know since you've been reading the Bible, you kind of been moving a little different. And I just noticed, like, now you always put your head down. Like, what's that about? Why you always putting your head down? And I'm like, I'm just sad, bro. Like, I'm sad because I wish my people was informed and knew what I knew. I said that to say they watching. He like, bro, why you always like walking, like moping around with your head down, bro? Like, and the scriptures talk about that in Ecclesiastes. It's like, man, it's like it's a burden when you know better, when you know what's going on. It's like a burden to you, man. Yeah, be careful with that plug right there. It's a burden. Give me that real quick. I don't want to misquote it. Ecclesiastes, verse 1, chapter 1, last verse. I think it's verse 18. It's like a burden when you're informed and you're knowledgeable. It's like grievous, the scriptures talk about.
I got it.
Yeah, read that.
Ecclesiastes chapter 1 and verse 18. For in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
The more knowledgeable I get, the more sorrowful I get, because I'm looking at the conditions of my people, my projects. I can go to my projects and I'm gonna be in disarray. I'm like, I love my people, but damn, I'm grown so far and I see y'all haven't. It's hard for me, you know what I'm saying? It's hard for me to see that. It's hard for me, like, damn. Mentally, I'm like, damn, the conditions of our people. And then when I turn into the truth, what we're supposed to be better at, right? We're supposed to be operating, and it ain't too much difference. It ain't too much difference. It's the same ish.
I was just talking to the Manawat about that. I used to call it the truth goggles. You know, when you come into the truth, it's like you got, you know, them goggles when you swimming, that's on your face, real, like there will no water get in, and it's like you can't take them off. Right. It's like you see the world in a different light, and it's depressing. You know, that's why the Most High said you got to love your life less, you know, because it's not an easy walk, you know. It's not just I'm Israelite, Judah. Like it's a lot of depression that come with it. But when you love your life less and put your head down and just serve the Lord, you know what I'm saying, it's easier to endure like that. You know, I've figured that out in my walk.
Did you have another point out?
No, that was it.
All right, so let's see how she responds. Let's see how she carried his reputation, right? This is her response from all the people coming for her, you know what I mean? Like she decided to do
response video
for whatever reason, you know what I'm saying? Because all eyes is on her now, you know what I'm saying? And everybody see you ain't ish. So this is her response. Let's see if she protects his reputation.
So, when his name was called,
Leanna, I wish I could talk to you and say this to you face to face. Girls and boys, gentlemen and ladies, Miss Leanna is simple. We're gonna react to Anna and Travis, and if you don't like,
but I'm going to tell y'all the full story just so y'all know. So Travis, when he first ever DM'd me, when we first met, I said I left him in my DM for 2 months, and people said, oh, she left him in his DM until she figured out who he was. That is not true at all. The real reason Travis sat in my DM for 2 months is because he DM'd me when he had a girlfriend.
Wait, what?
Let me throw this nigga on the bus. This is the $100 million man. Let me make him look like a cheater in front of the whole entire world. Just stupid.
You're out to Salakia, King.
Yeah, bring it out, King.
Let's slow down. Let's just slow down. We talked
Just
about
get worse.
we talked about a word earlier. It starts with the letter D, right? And it ends with the letter N. And this sister has repeatedly, she dropped this video a couple days ago, right? Like 3 or 4 days ago.
Yeah, it's within this week, yeah, for sure.
Your man just won the Heisman, which means he's the greatest football player in the world in the college at the college level.
The highest honor you can get as a collegiate player.
As a collegiate football player, the Heisman is the equivalent to the Vince Lombardi Trophy. Okay. You just got to slow it because a lot of people, or for the people that don't really understand NFL football, the NBA championship, it's all the same thing. They are the same prestige level. This is her so-called fiance, meaning they are betrothed to one another. According to that phraseology, we know they married because we know they having sex, but they are betrothed according to the American system, where America views it right now. They are promised to one another, right? Getting ready to consummate with the Western way of doing things. And you get on social media in front of thousands of people who are waiting on you to respond to what everybody's already seen. And you say, this brother was cheating on me when he hit me up in my DM.
I'm gonna throw him under the bus. I'm gonna run his reputation to the mud.
Deflecting.
I'm about to. Hey, look, all the bags that we was about to get, I'm about to run them all away.
No, it's called projecting, Deshaun. That's called projecting. She was in those strip clubs at first. He saw she was bad. Hit her up. Maybe he did have a girlfriend, right? That's very possible. But again, the status the brother has right now, that's not something you just say. Where's the PR team? Who did she talk to before she went live? This brother is a brand in himself. He's
y'all
connected.
Remember the story with David, right?
Yeah. That brother said, "You never have children again. I'm never seeing."
Call, man. She was talking out of pocket to the king, man. I'm not nowhere at all putting this dude on the level of King David, but he is to them. He's like the king.
Mm-hmm.
You about to be the $100 million man. Look up for me on how much is his Adidas deal. How much did he make for his Adidas deal? Right, because he already got a little bread already. He already probably got probably like 9-10 M's. So he not poor by any stretch of the imagination right now. But he ain't really got the real bag yet. Does it talk about the numbers?
His NIL evaluation was 5.2 million. Security multi. I think it's 5.2 million. Yeah. Travis Hunter, who reportedly has an NIL deal of 5.2 million, secures a multi-year deal with Adidas. I don't think it says the details yet.
Oh no, hell no. That's college. That's going to be way higher than that. Yeah. If he signed to Adidas, he started promoting that's for college. So you could probably add a 0 on that.
Yeah.
So he got 5 M's right now. You could probably add a 0 on that. Because he's gonna start having his own shoe, his own shirts, bags. Now we're talking about product, all that type of stuff. So, anyways, we probably ain't got the numbers on him right now because he's still in college. But once he graduates, I think he's done with college this December. So at the end of this year, next year, you'll start seeing the real money.
It's a NIL deal through Adidas as of right now, but like you said, when he goes to the NFL, it's just going to expand.
But she going to ruin that. Adidas might back off, and you're like, you know what? Hey, we don't want this type of attention.
Now he's a cheater.
We liked you because you're a good football player, not because of this. We don't want this attention. Nah, we cool. We cool.
He gonna end up like Ja Morant, man. No, he gonna end up like.
Pulling the burners out.
Yeah, man, burned out.
John Morant want to be NBA young boy so bad. That nigga John
Tell you,
Morant
man.
lost so much money, man. And
Bro,
he's still a nigga, man.
John
Like,
Morant was supposed to be that guy. He was supposed to be the face. He got replaced by Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards, they both the same. They both niggas. Like they act like niggas. But Anthony Edwards didn't make the mistake of waving his burner on Instagram. Brother, we need.
What is wrong with our people, man?
We need leaders.
I know we warriors, man. I know it's natural for us to like war and like the tough violence. You know what I'm saying? That's natural. Our King David, what the sisters like David killed 10,000, Saul killed 5. So I get it, but it's a certain time and a place for everything, as the scriptures say.
We lacking the prudence.
Balance.
We're lacking the prudence in our community. It's very apparent. We know we got the greatest warriors on the planet Earth. We are the greatest, but where are our cunning artificers? Where's our leaders? Where's our governors, our generals? Where's the brains to the bronze? Because we all bronze now. It's all brute beasts. But there's no prudence involved in our behavior. We don't think before we act. And she ain't thinking. The way she just threw her man under the. Why would she?
Her fiance.
Why was her fiance Salakia? Why would she use this time in the most sensitive time of their relationship and their view in the media to throw that in there?
That was so unnecessary, man. Well, you know what it is. Let me project on him, right? Take the blame away from me and put it on him now.
Bingo. It's a fact.
And he taking all of them, all the shots.
With this my type thing, I got permission from Travis to say these things because these are previous.
Oh, he's a goofy. He gave her permission to say it. You can't even get mad at her. Like he's a real goofy.
He's doing everything in his power to protect her. She's not the bag. She's not the bag. And he's doing everything in his power to protect her instead of his damn self. Come on, brother Travis. Bro. I just, I don't know. I believe in sternly putting your I believe in striking a scoffer so that he may be wise. I think somebody just needs to put Brother Travis in a blender and knock some sense into him, because the brother obviously cannot think for himself, Akim. He obviously is lacking in the area of decision making. Something has him lost in the sauce. And I just refuse to believe that a woman that's so nasty like her is that good. I just refuse to believe it, that she's got this boy so sprung out of his mind.
It's the box,
out of his way to protect her instead of himself.
Even worse, it's the vanity of her just being pretty.
No, I think it's the box. It sounds like he's mesmerized by the box. To be honest with you, that's to me the way he acted. It sounded like he's head over heels over the box. It's pretty because I'm sure he went to a black college, bro, his first year. He's seen prettier girls than her.
Oh, for sure.
He sprung off the box. The box got him head over heels, bro, at this point.
This is above my pay grade out because I can't empathize with brothers who think that way. So I have to take my hands off of it because I can't understand it. I can't even put my shoe don't fit. I mean, my feet don't fit in that shoe. I can't walk with you. I don't know how that feels.
Well, he has to understand who he is.
Yeah, he's a breadwinner. He just need to put his foot down.
He needs to know, like, I'm not that goofy little high school dude that you.
He needs to put his foot down because we still operating in the laws of the Most High. Even though she probably has cheated. Is unless it's 2 or 3 witnesses, brothers ain't saying, oh, she's nasty, leave her. But bro, put your foot down, because you know what a lot of times what putting your foot down does. It makes them show their true colors. And truth gonna come out. But Travis, Stop going out like a simp, man. Put your foot down. You about to be the $1 million man. She's riding your coattail. Put your foot down, man.
Bro, Travis Hunter and Billy Carson are the most embarrassing Negroes in our community right now.
Yeah, right now, yeah, they becoming a spectacle at this point.
What does scripture say? It'd be a shaking the head. Everybody's shaking their heads at him right now.
I'm doing it right now. Subconsciously, I'm doing it without even knowing.
We do, yeah, like because he don't know the law, man. He don't know that he comes from a line of kings, bro. He could very well be Judah.
No, that's what it is, though, Cap. Honestly, this is why our job is so imperative for our community, because we go back and reinstall that national pride. There's nothing wrong being proud of who you are as a person, where you come from as an individual. We lack that. That's why we act the way we act. Now, because of the lack of national pride in our community, we look into another community to be proud of, which is the American community, the European, because we don't have ours. What did Job say in chapter 9, verse 21? He would despise his life if he didn't know where he came from.
He didn't know his heritage, his history, yeah.
So that's why it's very, very important, again, for us to do this work and send out these righteous vibrations, because we can save a Travis from being a Travis, man. The wisdom of God.
Travesty, yeah. This is gonna be a travesty.
Yes. Wisdom of God.
This is gonna be a travesty, bro. This gonna be a ESPN 30 for 30.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it's looking like, man.
It's looking like that brother gonna end up on 60 Minutes.
Yes,
do a whole
like
that.
Because she loves to control the narrative, man. Like she manipulative as hell, man.
Hey, I think if he tell her you gotta sign a prenup, she won't even marry him.
That'd be the best thing for him, man. Stand on
to the brother, I don't know, man. I would put the Heisman above at the same level on the college level. If you're a Heisman winner, you damn near a #1 draft pick off the muscle when you win.
He's gonna go first 3. I think he's projected right now to go number 3 to the New England Patriots.
Shadur going top 5 from what the projections, the polls I saw.
Yeah, he's going number 2.
Yeah,
you got the dude for Miami 1, Shadur 2, Travis Hunter 3.
Mm-hmm.
So they already, with those projections, if they do get those spots, they guarantee the league minimum for those spots 20 M's. So right out the gate, he gonna make 20 M's.
Plus endorsements off the bat. Endorsements. His first of all, his Adidas contract is gonna go up in price, and then he's gonna have a gang of other vendors trying to lock in with him. Whether that be he probably gonna get the deodorant degree. He probably gonna get the degree advertisement. He gonna get some kind of sports drink, energy drink.
He probably
gonna be on a Sprite commercial or a Coke commercial.
Little drink. Yeah, he got some
Gatorade.
Gatorade. It's not big, but he got an endorsement already. He got all that type of stuff, and it's gonna get bigger and bigger. But to your point, they gonna tell him, "Hey, leave her at home, bro."
Yeah, you got to get rid of her for you to sign this contract, bro. She's collateral damage for this money.
Mess around, put something in his contract. Say, your fiance cannot go live
ever. Imagine your contract,
and that's fine because I mean it was Carolina Panthers Cam Newton, the owner.
Yeah,
he's that's the Bible Belt, right? North Carolina. The owner of the Carolina Panthers, he said, "Look, if I sign you, no tattoos, Cameron." He's like, "Look, I'm gonna give you $100 million deal, but no tattoos, buddy."
It's the image you gotta uphold.
That's part of the contract. You cannot get tattoos. And Cam was like, "For sure."
Yep.
I think he got all his tattoos after his career playing.
Yeah, they make you submit when you because you just a higher value slave in professional sports. You just a higher value slave. That's it. They still make you sign your life away. That's why Colin Kaepernick got crucified. They put it in his contract. Boy, you better not do any of that nigga level stuff you like to do, brother.
Don't do none of that.
You better not do any of that knee fist up action, brother.
Hey, nigga, you stand up for that flag. Hey, you stand up for the national anthem. Don't you dare disrespect our country like that. Yeah.
We see what happened to Colin, man.
That was
Colin
funny,
got
man.
clipped.
Clip, man.
Real way.
All right, let's continue.
Things I didn't want online. But I'm going to tell y'all the full story just so y'all know. So Travis, when he first ever DM'd me, when we first met, I said I left him in my DM for 2 months, and people said, "Oh, she left him in his DM until she figured out who he was."
Hey, what, Shire? I know you know this. When they say you're thinking about something, you look to the left, right, or the right?
I think it's to the left.
To the left. Yeah, she keep looking to the left. So this is her left. Watch how she keep looking to her left.
That is not true at all. The real reason Travis sat in my DM for 2 months is because he DM'd me when he had a girlfriend.
Wait, what? Let me find out. Oh, Travis Patty was like White Randy, a player back in the day in high school. Wow, I did not know that. My respect for truth here. I don't know. And if you think
So I ignored him until he was single. That's the real reason he sat in my DM.
Yeah. You see the left. Look to the left, man. Look, this is.
I would never do that to another woman because I would never want it done to me.
do they act that way? Let's just be honest. Most women do not care to wreck homes. And if you think I'm lying, I hate to be, you know what? No, I ain't going to say. Let's just continue on.
I would never do that to another woman because I would never want it done to me. So I ignored him until he was single. That's the real reason he sat in my DM. Then the second thing, when I said he wasn't my type, I did not mean attractiveness. I don't have a physical type, period. No two men that I previously dated look the same. My first one was a white cowboy.
Oh, why? Is a very interesting. That's my type.
What they can give me, I date people for who they are as a person, how they honor God, and how they treat the people.
So they always talk, they don't know nothing about God. Don't put God in this.
That's that cliche stuff. Just it sound good.
That's what makes you sound like a ratchet. Don't do that.
But
You don't know God. Stop.
But
Please.
Why? She said that Travis wasn't her type. But somewhere along the road, he became her type. So I'm trying to figure, right? If it's not the bread, because she says she doesn't date according to looks, she dates according to the content of one's character. So I want to know exactly what about Travis Hunter's character was flawed to her and how that eventually became right in her eyes for her to be attracted to the brother. It's not the bread. Because that's what this whole rant is about, is to not make it about the bread and to make it about something else.
It's fact.
And she's not really expressing that. So it's giving bull crap. That's what it's giving to me right now. She's not explaining anything.
Yeah, it's all. This is fact. This is cap. This is fabricated.
It's like propaganda.
And Travis is.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead, King.
No, you good. You good. You can play it out.
All right.
All the above. So when I said he wasn't my type, I meant because he was younger than me. I had never dated no one younger than me, and he had cheated on his girlfriend.
Woo! I knew Travis Patty was a player back in the day. Shout out to Travis. Now I know all you nerds in the comments are gonna say, "Oh my goodness, Matt, you're really clapping up for a cheater."
So he wasn't your type when he was cheating on his girlfriend. But when he became single, he's your type now, yet he's a cheater.
Hold on. The two reasons she gave was his age and the fact that he was in a relationship.
God.
So he's still younger than you, sweetheart. The only thing that changed was he got out of a relationship. And now you're in love? Or I guess that's what she wants us to believe, Disha, that she's in love now?
I mean, honestly, I never seen her say that.
I've never seen her say she was in love with Travis either. Not once. Not twice.
He's just so openly professing his,
love,
his love for her. But I mean, if I ever seen a false balance, I mean, this is pretty much it right here.
It's just not being reciprocated, Deshaun. I just don't feel the love in the air coming.
Then the way she threw him under the bus right now, it's like, they got a wedding date, right? You know when it is?
No. Oh, you want to know something crazy?
It's after he gets drafted. It's right after camp.
You know where they getting married at? I'll do you one better.
Where?
They're getting married in my city, Chattanooga, Tennessee. That's where
Mm.
they're coming to get married at. And people was asking, brother, y'all in Colorado, why the hell are you going to Tennessee to get married? I believe this is her doing.
Of course.
Because Tennessee is a mother state. Let me hip you. Meaning that they're biased toward the mother in court when it comes to familial cases. So she's getting married in Tennessee and getting that marriage certificate in Tennessee, so that if she take bro to the courts when she ready to get that bag, best believe she's bringing him to Tennessee court, and them judges finna give her that bag, bro.
Oh yeah, so she getting married in Tennessee. So when it do go south, she can get the divorce in Tennessee, and she ain't gonna get favor from. She probably got people in the, and she probably got people.
Oh yeah,
out
yeah,
there.
they getting married in your stomping grounds. I think Chattanooga, bro.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
You might have to go to the wedding. I could be like, don't do it.
Yeah, they'd be like, speak now, forever hold your peace. I like, Pastor, I got a few things.
I got some words of wisdom I want to provide.
I got a few things I need to holler at Travis about real quick, and then I'll hold my peace forever, brother. That brother might he gonna try and fight me out. He's so burnt out for this chick, man.
Oh, y'all don't believe us? Let's see him get mad. If y'all think we capping, I wish we was.
That brother said, I've been with my girl 5 years. Worry about your girl. Why are you worried about my girl? And what my girl's doing. Come on, brother. If everybody can see it but you, that's problematic. It's called delusion. That's the one right there, right? The one when he in that orange.
This one right here, right? Yeah, I want to see the video. I want to find it though. It's because I do a lot.
Oh, the one by itself.
Yeah.
You might just have to look Travis Hunter rants about his girlfriend.
Yeah, I think it's this one right here.
But then again, I'm talking to people that in life. Go ahead, bro. I don't care. I would rather all y'all leave right now and go send text messages. So when she wake up in the morning, she get on her phone. Nothing but positivity. Nothing but positive energy.
She's like, yeah.
She's sleeping. She slumped.
I ain't this one. Go ahead.
Travis Hunter, cover your children's ears. He just gives me cuck vibes. Like he's just okay with his girl. I mean, you standing outside of the club for hours in the car with the AC or the heat blowing while your girl in the club doing God knows what, brother. And you
as long as she come home to me,
open
relationship.
He's giving coke vibes out. Salakia. Didn't mean to get carnal, but that's just what the brother is giving, bro. Like, you're a doofus. You're a nerd. Like, brother, all of the red flags, it's like there's a nuclear bomb alarm going off, and he's ignoring it. Like, he put the little things in your ear to stop the sound from coming in and just said, you know what? I'm okay with everything that she's doing. Like, bro. This is very, very, very problematic. Very problematic.
See if I can find
Yeah, the Black Adam 22. Well, I can't say that because Adam 22 is a filet mignon as well.
Yeah.
Travis.
Damn, man, I can't find that video, bro. I don't know where it's at.
He's a special kind of heathen.
Yeah. Adam 22 is the basis of all heathen on earth.
He has no soul, man.
He is a soulless individual. That is a profane person.
Base man, huh?
Damn, I can't find the video, bro.
Can't say that. Yeah.
When you got mad.
See, these brothers be streaming. I am completely ignorant to the streaming world. I don't know what the application is called. Only one I know is Twitch. And they be streaming on that. And I be wanting to see it. But I have no idea how to even look, bro. I have not gotten past YouTube.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Let me see if I can find it right here, man. I know it's It's a video that
For my woman to finish.
where he pretty much getting on the fans, bro. Like, don't be talking about my girl, bro. It's right here.
On top of the world. Let's go.
You ain't never had no girl. So why y'all talking about me? Find something else to talk about. Talk about my girl. Go talk about your girl. Go find a girl. Go find a life. Stop worrying about what I got going on.
To the slow person in the chat that said Travis said this before Bow Wow, this is a response to anybody,
Yeah, so he doesn't want the help, family. So we're not doing it for him. I'm doing this for the nation, man, because ain't no way in hell a woman that's promised to me or any of my kids or anybody close to me, nephews, man, we not playing that, bro. I would disown you. I would disown my son, man.
I told my wife the same thing. I told her the same thing, bro. You are getting disowned, fam. I did not raise you in this manner.
You see your son's wife acting like that, you be looking like, the hell is going on, man?
All right, we finna have we're going to the backyard and we finna have a intercession, bro. Cause what is wrong with you, sir? What is son? She's to put heart eyes and the money tongue out, money eyes emoji is diabolical. So she's sending a few messages. Anthony Hillis, I think you're attractive, number one. I think you're attractive, and I would love to have you.
This is her type.
I think it'd be a good time. And you got
Has she ever left that on Travis pictures?
Never. No. Look, Deshaun, we were just talking about it earlier, a few minutes ago. Travis has proclaimed his love to the ends of the earth for this woman. Not once have I seen her make a video talking about how much she loves Trav.
Never.
This man defended her when she didn't even need defending. And the first chance she got to clear anything up, what did she do? She threw this man directly. She threw this man like an 18-wheeler.
Yeah, man, this is sad. Let's try to get through the rest of this, man.
Calm down, dude.
Give me first Ezra's 4. You know what I want.
Just a joke. On a serious note, I'm not saying I believe her, but it's
We worked together, and that's why we're still together to this day. Okay, the next clip was at the game after they just won their last game. People thought I was upset with him celebrating with cheerleaders. I don't know where that came from because he never celebrated with cheerleaders. So that I don't know where that started, but that's not what I said. But what y'all didn't see before the clip, me and him were talking. We had already interacted. I had already said congratulations. I had already kissed him over the fence that we couldn't get through. So the real reason why I was mad is because the security, and you can ask any of the family members who was actually there, they didn't want no one to storm the field. So they had 1,000 security people holding everyone back. But the people in the field were like, let the family down. The family can come down. So everyone was going back and forth. I was arguing with the security guard because he wouldn't let no family through, but they let the cheerleaders.
Technically, you're not family yet. We're to keep it a buck. You kind of not family yet. One, you're just a girlfriend in their realm. You're not family. You're not the wife. Even though by God's law,
not according to America, you're not.
Yeah,
y'all just shacking up.
Yeah, you just shacking up right now. And two, it don't look like what you said. We got the video, sweetheart. What you said ain't what I saw in the video. I'm just gonna keep it a bean. See if I got the video. I can find the video. What you saying ain't adding up, sister.
I don't know what Travis done, but his girl is not feeling it.
Where's the 1,000 security at? It's one guy.
Feeling it.
You talking about putting extras on it, man. One security guy. And he letting everybody down, look like. And you said you already greeted him, but he trying to hug on you. You ain't kissing him back. Yeah, whatever. All right. Whatever.
on the opposing team get through the fences. So I was like, so when I finally got down to the field, that's why I told Travis, like, he had already seen it. I already congratulated him. We had already spoke, got on the field, and then that I was upset because I had just finished arguing with somebody, and then which I don't.
Nah, bro, you can tell like this topic and situation really gets her heated because notice how she's like speeding up her words, and yeah, you can tell this still hits a nerve with her.
See, after 5-second clip is right after that. I let it go. I was like, you know, like celebrate. We took pictures. We were with our families, and then we went to his meet and greet. Had another wonderful event there. That's all that happened in that. That was literally that. Nothing. It was not deeper than anyone made it out to be. And yeah, next clip. The Adidas pop-up shop this past weekend. People are saying that I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Just sit here? That's not what I said. First of all, I said...
Okay, in her defense on this one and going back to the cheerleader thing, she just told you her side of the story. Media's just rumors there. They've been spread.
Ceremony. They had to do walkthroughs and stuff like that. So I was asking him, I was like, do you want me just to sit here? Do you want me to go back to the hotel? Like, do you want me to wait for our family? Because his family was in there shopping. Because Adidas let them go pick out stuff in the store. It's like a 4-story Adidas. So they're all doing that. I was like, what do you want me to do? Like, do I stay here? Do I come with you? Like, what? And he was like, you could do what you want. Like, you could sit there. You can go shop. You can come to the hotel. You can walk around. That's what he was saying to me. I don't know.
That was not the energy, bro. We seen the video. What she think we're dumb?
Just go back to discretion. The way she's doing things is making it look bad. It may not even be bad. The intentions, what's actually happening, may be true, but it's the way she's doing it that's making it look so. For example, the biggest one that I've seen, right? The one that made me kind of look at it twice was the Heisman ceremony. When he got nominated as the Heisman winner, she didn't get up. And she wasn't going to get up until Coach Fromm patted her on the back, like, get up, like, clap for your man. He just won the Heisman. And she's sitting there looking like this.
Yeah, she needs to be trained. See, I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt. She don't know what's going on. She's a hood booger, man. I'm going to keep it a bean. She's a little hood booger. She's a rat. You know what I'm saying? She's a rat. So she has to be trained. They transitioning from projects to worldwide recognition, and now they're on this mainstream platform. But this is where, like you said, the prudence come in and the wisdom of the elders come in. Okay, you guys got to grow up faster than others. I know you're 21, 22, 23, whatever. But the whole entire earth is looking at y'all right now. So all these eyeballs on you guys, and everything you do is going to count moving forward. So you don't know what to do. Let's go get the training. Instead of buying $300,000 damn rings, Travis,
take some counsel.
Invest in some counseling, bro. Invest in some media training. Hire a publicist.
Man, he need one bad.
Hire a PR team. It's not even that hard, but brother, all she got to do is stay off the internet. I think Deshaun said that.
That's it.
Put in the contract, you can't go live. Never let her go live again. Look, a part of the stipulations of us being married, don't go live again. The world doesn't care about you. The world hates you, so don't go live no more. How about that?
And that's how Kobe Bryant was.
You never heard nothing about Vanessa. Never heard nothing. I don't know if she all solid or nothing like that. I don't know, but I've never seen her in the media. Never heard anything about her. She always.
What about Savannah James? Savannah James. They all need to come together and create a sports wife model for training these women, bro. Savannah James, Kobe Bryant's wife. I mean, Savannah James has just now popped out and started doing podcasts and stuff like that. We know LeBron finna retire.
Yeah, he about to retire now. Yeah, so and now her kids is grown. So
and she's exact. So she's just now popping out and doing her thing now. I did my due diligence, my role. I made sure I stayed out of the spotlight to remove any ridicule from my man. LeBron has never been subject to ridicule, anything dealing with his family.
And I'm sure LeBron was out there cheating, bro. He LeBron.
He had to be. So with that being said, right, they need to come together for an etiquette class on how to deal with these high-level athletes like this. because I don't think they be understanding the magnitude of the spotlight that be on them though. That's why I really didn't agree with LeBron pushing Bronny in the league so fast. Now I get it, he was using his pool, and I'm not mad that he did it, but I don't think Bronny was prepared for the type of ridicule that he got when he got in there. He hasn't developed yet.
Yeah, he sacrificed his son for his legacy,
and that's crazy.
It's really a chink in the armor now and a blemish to his legacy. You know
Bingo. Because how sorry his son was. Now he in the G League trying to get his name back because he wasn't ready in the first place.
I would, yeah. If he really cares about his son's future and career, he should go to another team and create his own lane. You don't want to operate in the shadows of your dad, man. That's hard to live up to.
Melo was very strategic with his son Kanye. Like Kanye is actually a junior, but they switched Carmelo and Kanye, so he wouldn't technically be a junior, but he's still named after Carmelo. And he made him stay down and go through all of the process: middle school, AAU ball, high school ball, more AAU ball. Now he's going to college to Syracuse, and he's going to make him play until he's developed enough to go to the league, bro. That's what LeBron should have did with Bronny.
Yeah,
but instead he sacrificed him to the Wolves.
Yeah, he sacrificed him for his little legacy. That wasn't even that big of a moment like that. Probably he envisioned it differently, but when we seen it in the application, it wasn't good. It didn't look good. It looked bad. It looked terrible.
Like I said, the things that I see people make up is truly crazy because it's not what happened. And I just think people are just finding every single little thing and trying to make it something it's not.
Well, Miss Leanna, I'm going to enlighten you on some, I guess I'd say.
I don't want to hear your commentary, white boy.
As anyone who knows me knows I support Travis in every win, everything he does, because I truly, truly love that man. He is perfect in my eyes.
All right. I can't take enough. All right. That's it. Look, check this out, family. My young kings. Don't listen to what they say. Listen to what they do. Say that again. Don't listen to what they say. Listen to what they do. That's a bar. And that's biblical. First John 3. You got a point? Sorry, my bad.
No, I was saying jokingly, I stand correct. She said she loved Trav. But it's just hard to believe after all of the BS. It doesn't seem genuine now due to the rest of her behaviors. And this goes back to discretion for the sisters. Y'all, the biggest thing for y'all is learning discretion. When and when not to do things. When and where to behave and how to behave in certain scenarios. That's something y'all got to know. Because then you end up with all of this public scrutiny, especially when you in the light like Travis is. And that can affect you mentally. But you avoid all that when you operate in discretion and wisdom.
Right. And I'm not expecting a 22-year-old to have that wisdom, but somebody does. Somebody in their circle needs to have that wisdom. And it's good not to have this all yes man, you know what I mean, that's leeching and just want money. You need somebody to be able to tell you, hey, you effing up, man. You looking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Go sit down. You sound stupid. You need that. You need that. Bring that out. Read 22.
The book of 1 John chapter 3, verse 22. And whatsoever we ask, we receive of him, because we keep his commandments.
Is it 18? 3 and 18.
3 and 18. Oh, yeah. This is 1 John chapter 3, verse 18. My little children, let us not love in word, neither in tongue, but in deed and in truth.
Right. That's like sisters, right? My sisters are still in the chat. Imagine your husband says he's love you, but every chance he gets, he's cheating on you. Every chance he gets, he's slapping and beating on you. Every chance he gets, he's ridiculing your name, calling you all kind of bees, hoes, all this type of stuff. But every time, he's crying and acting like he love you. Don't listen to what they say. Listen to what they do. Watch what they do. Young kings. A woman got game. They learn this from their youth up. Women especially if she was attractive when she was younger, she probably be getting hit on since she was 12. So imagine a woman that's 12 that's pretty. Niggas sliding in her DMs. she getting hit on by the seniors. When she's 22, she's a seasoned veteran. Travis Hunter not the best looking dude. He wasn't a player like that. You know what I'm saying? Good football player, but he wasn't a player. So he got to catch up in terms of the experience in life. So she's light years ahead of him. So she could run that cap on him. That's why he need real women behind him in his circle and be like, nah, that's all bad. Willing to risk the relationship and risk him cutting them off so he can hit a real. That's what he need. That's real friends. Like, look, bro, he might not even F with me after this, but bro, she bad news. It is what it is. You could, at least he got the truth. You know what I'm saying? At that point, if you don't, you know what I mean, he don't want to listen, that's on him. You know what I mean? But at least you gave him the truth. You can't be the one because I mean that's not admonishing your brother. That's not rebuking your neighbor. Gotta rebuke your neighbor. Let me see what the brother said. He said Esau stayed in Israel's business. He needs to worry about Taylor Swift. That's a fact. That's a fact. All right. Is there more on that? Let's close it out in first Ezra's 4, and then we can 22 on down, and then we could unless brothers want to first Ezra's 4.
It's the book of First Ezra, chapter 4, verse 22. By this also ye must know that women have dominion over you. Do ye not labor and toil and give and bring all to the woman?
So what the Bible is saying is women control men with their beauty, with their the way they dress. You know what I mean? Men do all these things. You got roads, you got hospitals, you got all these state-of-the-art buildings. It's because men are trying to impress women. If he got a chain on, it's not for the fellas. Ain't nobody trying to impress no fellas. You know what I'm saying? When you wear cologne and all that stuff, and you put that stuff on, it's for the women, right? So the Bible's saying, most men do things for women for sure. I'm willing to gamble and bet about 70% of people that's incarcerated is probably incarcerated behind a woman. Either he was trying to impress a woman, or he did something because a woman did something to him. Either left him or cheated on him, something like that. Most men join gangs because they have lack of leadership, of course, but then they also trying to impress the women. Right? So the Bible says that, right? Read on.
So chapter 4, First Ezra, verse 23. Yea, a man taketh his sword and goeth his way to rob and to steal, to sail upon the sea and upon rivers, and looketh upon a lion and goeth in the darkness, and when he has stolen, spoiled, and robbed, he bringeth it to his love.
See that? He said a man is willing to take penitentiary chances, life-threatening chances to impress his woman.
I heard getting tackled by 250-pound linebackers and shit. You know what I'm saying? To bring it back.
Bro, now let's reverse that. Are women going through the storm for a man? No, all you got to do is be pretty. If the Most High bless you with pretty, there is something called pretty privilege. You're privileged because you're pretty. But sadly enough, because you've been pretty all your life, nobody really told you the truth, so you have a bratty behavior. And it hasn't been corrected and checked. Unfortunately. And that's what fathers are for. Check you, right? Read on.
Verse 25. Wherefore a man loveth his wife better than father or mother.
Man, that the first person he honored at his Heisman Trophy ceremony, the Shire, was his wife. To be. If
The
it was a
brothers,
biblical marriage, I don't got a problem with that. But since it's not a biblical marriage and it's worldly and it's foolishness, I have a problem with that. Before your mother, who sacrificed probably all kind of money to get you your shoulder pads, to get you cliques, to drive you to the games.
but hold
She
on,
probably
Mark.
sacrificed a lot.
What about the God of the world? Don't they always have to do the generic? I just want to thank God. He ain't even hit one of those, huh?
He said the first thing he said at his Heisman celebration, he said he want to thank his girl. Y'all think I'm lying? I wish I was lying. Let me share my screen.
He said he want to thank her.
On everything. That was the first thing he said.
That's tough.
That was the first thing he said, man. This dude is simped out of his mind. I'm starting to believe. I'm like, man, did this nigga cheat or something? Like, is he just trying to like run game on us right now? Like,
I think it's what I said earlier. I think he would wake up, look at her, and say, "That's all I need."
It's the most.
Man, this shit is poison, man. I hate this, bro. Dang, they trying to condition us. Dang, I hate Christmas. Let's see.
Yeah, can you go to the beginning? Like, see from when they first called his name?
God, I got you, man.
Fair use.
Oh yeah, this ESPN Fair Use Week.
Yeah, these are our thoughts and comments on this content.
Yeah, this is it.
It is my honor to announce that the 2024 Heisman Award goes to Travis Hunter.
So, yeah, Dion. To your point, Ashari, Dion had to tell her to get up. I don't know if y'all caught that.
Yeah, it didn't show it too much at that angle. It's another angle. It's
another angle. Yeah, where you can see. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fast forward all this though. Let's get to the speech.
Cliff, this is actually your trophy. One you can take home to Boulder. Give it a test lift.
Let's go!
First, I want to say thank God, man. I never thought I would be in this position. It's crazy. Your belief take you a long way. It's actually crazy, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. First, I want to thank my fiance.
See, that's the first person he thanked. You think it was the other way around? You think she gonna credit him first? She gonna say her pastor. She gonna say her youth minister. He gonna be like the last on the list for sure, without a doubt. Shalom, brothers. Smarter than most. What's the deal, Op? Shalom, a lot. Tap in, man. Today's the 20th. 21st. Okay, yeah. I don't know if y'all had some stuff y'all wanted to add on that.
Nah.
Yeah, you gotta.
That was basically thorough. Just, I mean, man up. You know, just teach your sons what it is to be a man. You know.
Let's finish this first Ezra. Let's read on.
First Ezra, chapter 4, verse 26. Yeah, many there be that have run out of their wits for women, and become servants for their sake.
That's the part. You don't want to become servant and a slave to the vagina. Like a woman is gonna lick a sucker, bro. She gonna lick you, bro. If you a sucker, she gonna run through you and not feel sorry for you, bro. Trust me. They learned this very young. Like they learned, auntie and all of them is teaching them and grooming them and showing them like, if you got a sucker, man, lick them. All right. Read on.
Chapter 4, first address, number 27 again. Actually, we're going to finish up. I must read 26 again. Yeah, many there be that have run out of their wits, losing their mind for women and become servants for their sakes.
Yeah.
Many also have perished, have erred, and sinned for women.
Man, a dude would take a penitentiary chance. He'll go like, how many times have we seen or heard dudes go into neighborhoods they don't belong for some vagina?
I did it before. And I would think I think I was a little smarter than some of my homies, so I know it's a normal thing.
It's a normal thing.
Yeah.
What if it's a block where they be hanging out at?
My homeboy, I had a homeboy. He talked me into walking into the jungles, walking from the Crenshaw Mall into the jungles with some girls who was from BPS. What you think happened when we got a little deep in there?
You got jumped and robbed.
We didn't get jumped. Good thing these females was actually reputable BPS,
Okay.
but
They got pressed.
We got pressed
Real hard. Yeah.
real hard. Yeah. That was stupid. I can't believe I did that. But yeah, out your way. You gotta be out your mind. You know what I mean? No.
Yeah, man. Tap in, brother. You been here before with us?
Talking about smarter than most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
No.
Yeah, tap in, brother. Yeah, you definitely can come congregate with us. If you know us already, you already know, pull up. But if you looking to come to class, hit Believers of the Way 144K. That's our email that's going across the screen, the ticker. Hit that and send us your number, and we'll give you the itinerary for tomorrow. Read on.
Verse 28. And now do ye not believe me? Is not the king great in his power? Do not all regions fear to touch him? Yet did I see him and Apame, the king's concubine, the daughter of the admirable Barcus, sitting at the right hand of the king, and taking the crown from the king's head and setting it upon her own head. She also struck the king with her left hand.
See that? Only a woman can get away with that, bro. She took his crown off his head and put it on her, and then she struck him like, bam. Watch out, nigga.
That's crazy. Me and the mom was reading this, and we said the same thing. We wasn't even talking about Travis Hunter. You want to keep on that, right?
Yeah, keep reading.
And yet for all this, the king gaped and gazed upon her with open mouth. If she laughed upon him, he laughed also. But if she took any displeasure at him, the king was fain to flatter, that she might be reconciled to him again.
You see that?
So she got only a woman could get away with disrespecting the king.
King like that, bro.
No,
So, you would have died. Anybody else would have died.
Yeah, anybody else would have died, but because he was so into her, all he did was when she took his crown and hit him, he just was like,
he's like, no, you
"Babe,
didn't.
what?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Anybody else, you dying. You getting.
You look like your boy Travis Hunter in that video,
executed
man.
immediately.
Everybody know I love my woman. You know, my woman. Yeah, it's good, bro. If somebody love you back, though, that's the thing. Read on.
Con. Verse 32. O ye men, how can it be but women should be strong, seeing they do thus? Then the king and the princes looked one upon another. So he began to speak of the truth. O ye men, are not women strong? Great is the earth, high is the heaven, swift is the sun in his course. For he compasseth the heavens round about, and fetched his course again to his own place in one day. Is he not great that maketh these things? Therefore great is the truth, and stronger than all things. All the earth called upon the truth, and the heaven blesseth blesseth it. All works shake and tremble at it, and with it is no unrighteous thing. Wine is wicked, the king is wicked, women are wicked, all the children of men are wicked, and such are all their wicked works. And there is no truth in them. In their unrighteousness also they shall perish.
See that? So I think they was going over what was the three components they was discussing?
It was wine, women, and
truth, right?
The truth, yeah, basically, yeah.
Which one was the strongest? And they agree that eventually the truth was, but they was like women they have a strong hold on men, especially men of renown, men of status. I mean, let's keep it a buck. I mean, he was certainly not no Saint Diddy, but wasn't it like him with a woman that ruined his reputation? The video with Cassie?
Yeah. That was the straw that broke the camel's back.
You know what I'm saying? So, who else like took a turn for the bad because of Will Smith?
Lamar Odom. A lot of people forget about the Lamar Odom situation. That brother literally that brother damn near died after he got with a Kardashian.
Doing them drugs, man. You know what I'm saying? Marrying the wrong woman or having the wrong woman can cost you everything. I'm trying to think who lost it all for a woman, though. Can't think at the top of my head. I can't. Yeah, it's probably more normal among like non-celebrities. I can't think of a celebrity at the top of my head right now.
Tyrese is a good one, but Tyrese still got bread though. But he did lose his mind.
Nah, Tyrese is a good one, bro.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
He did lose his mind though.
Yeah,
I remember that video that brother
that's a good one.
live.
Yes, he's crying and complaining and
bro was wilding out.
Shit, Plies.
Yeah, I don't know about the Plies story, but I know for a fact Tyrese is a great example of somebody because he was supposed to be this top of the line chocolate, handsome, model,
actor, singer, model,
all that stuff, and he over here crying on television. You know what I'm saying? Looking crazy, like, yeah, that's a good one, man. You have to pick the right woman, fellas.
Tyrese, it's this woman Tyrese was with. She said the same thing. Old girl said when they was on live. She was like, he wasn't really my type.
That's why she not with him no more. I know who you talking about. She got a social media too. See, social media is the devil, y'all. It's the devil, man. If you're trying to have a successful relationship, cancel that, man. I'm telling you, it's the devil. It has no benefit. It's nothing but unwarranted attention, unnecessary temptation that you do not need. If you're trying to keep the commandments and walk the straight and narrow line, you do not need unnecessary distractions with people that don't give a damn about you or your family or your well-being. Cancel it. I mean, that's my opinion on it. Right. That's it though, Akim. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and conclude it right there. Unless brothers had something they wanted to go ahead and close it out with. That's all I got, man. We like 3 hours in. All praise be the Most High. Sister got a precept. Oh, Proverbs 31 and 25. Yeah, going into the righteousness of a woman. I don't know if you wanted to read. Did you have a precept, King? All right. Shire, you got some closing words, brother?
Yeah, man. The Bible can fix it. The Bible can fix Travis Hunter's situation. Unfortunately, he's not going to apply it. So, to the family that's online today, just be thankful tonight when your prayers, when you talking to the Most High, thank Him for His knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Because this could be you. This could be you. So be thankful it's not you. And thank the Most High for allowing this wisdom to rest on you. Because there's a lot of places we could be much worse than Travis Hunter is right now if it wasn't for the Most High's wisdom. So thank the Most High for His wisdom on how to lead a righteous life. And I yield right there.
Yeah, something, brother. Go ahead.
I'm just right up your loins, man. We drew the Bible just nailed this point all the way in. You just gotta man up. You ain't gotta leave her, but put your foot down, man. You know, he probably make her a better woman.
Yeah, one of the things I've seen in the relationship I didn't like was her calling all the shots, like setting the parameters and the boundaries, and that's just her being more experienced. And it's like at some point, in order for this relationship to be long standing, he has to be the leader, bro. He has to be the leader.
Mm-hmm.
You got to step up and be the leader, man.
He got it in him because he's a leader on the football field. He has some type of leadership skills. He just needs to translate it to his relationship and stop being a simp.
I don't know if he's not confrontational enough.
That's what I mentioned earlier. In order to get your household in order, sometimes you have to accept that it's going to be a rough path, especially with someone like her who's not used to getting checked. It's not going to be pretty when you put your foot down. She's going to, call your bluff. She's going to, hey, remember you said he mesmerized by the box, right? She might put the box on hold.
That's okay.
Can you deal with that?
Yeah, you got to be mad.
But can he deal with that though?
I mean, he an athlete. He should be able to deal with that.
You're
doing 2-a-day practices, and man, you play on both sides of the field, bro. You've been tired. You should be able to be mentally able to overcome that. Hopefully, I hope he ain't that tender and fragile.
I think he is, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, huh?
Unfortunately, I think he is. I fear he is.
I fear he is. Damn, man. Damn, bro. Well,
look, I want Travis Hunter to make a fool out of me. I want Travis Hunter to make everything we said tonight look idiotic. Like, I want to come back and have to do a review on this lesson and say we were dead wrong about Travis. I want to be able to do that. I do. I want to be able to look back on this time today, December 21st, 2024, and be like, damn, we was wrong about Travis. He put his foot down and dropped his nuts. I'm proud of that, brother.
All praises.
I want to be able to do that. I just really want him to make a fool out of me. I really do. I want to be wrong about you, Trav. I do.
It's something that he has to start doing now.
Yeah, it has to be rectified right now. Because especially, I think this is a perfect time because of the sensitivity and it's a hot topic.
Hot topic, yeah. He has to. It doesn't look like he's doing that though, but he has to take the leadership role, man. Now, fortunate for him, the Most High is protecting him, and the public outcry is a protection shield from the Heavenly Father. I pray that he take heed to it. I pray that because she's an Israelite, right? I pray that she take heed to it.
Yeah, because they can make it a beautiful situation.
They can make it a good situation.
They can.
Let me ask the sisters before I leave. Can y'all date a man that you're not into? Can you marry a man that you're not really into? Well, I know you can do that. Can you marry a man that you're not really into and be happy? And allow it to be successful? Like, is it possible for our sisters to do that? Sisters said no. See, they keeping it a bean. They said they can't do it. This is the angel. She gonna keep it a bean. She got wisdom. So they telling you. So she only can put on the facade for so long. You don't ever see her kiss him in public. Reach for hugs.
All it is for her to go live and say she love her man.
She don't want to have kids with this nigga. I'm telling you what it's going. I'm hoping I'm wrong. She's gonna get married. She gonna get the bag. She gonna wait till he get the bag. She gonna divorce him, and then she gonna go marry. Then she gonna go have kids by the real nigga she wanted to, that she really attracted to, the Anthony Edwards.
Man, I hope he makes a fool out of us. I hope Travis Hunter makes a whole ass out of us. Because otherwise, it's gonna be his legacy is going to be stained. I mean, we haven't seen anybody like Travis Hunter in 20 years. Brother who played both sides of the ball and balled out on both sides of the ball, win a Heisman, all Pac-12, and then go first round, first pick, first second pick, come out 20 mil, already got bread as we know it. He go in the league and become a bust because of his home situation. Shit's crazy.
It could, yeah, or get injured, you know, a life-changing injury, and he don't really get a chance to produce and enjoy the fruits of his labor. That's possible as well.
End up like Adrian Peterson.
Adrian Peterson just an idiot, man. He got $200 million contracts. I don't know how the hell he lost all that money, bro.
Yeah, Adrian Peterson is an idiot, but he got injured.
You made over $200 million in your career. There's no reason you should be broke, bro.
I think he was the highest paid NFL player after that 2,000-yard year he had.
Yeah,
he ended up being the highest paid NFL player at that time.
For sure, one of the highest paid running backs ever.
Mm-hmm.
He was a stud too. He was a stud. Ain't no way in hell he should have
blew all that bread.
I don't know, Sister Yolanda. She asked a good question. She was like, "Does he ride for?" I mean, I don't know. I mean, Mom, you know, you love mommy, but mommy ain't, mommy ain't putting it on him like old girl putting it on him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Old girl putting that thing on him. So that can, the woman can cause a man to go off, man. That's why the Lord knows that. You know what I'm saying? He knows that. So yeah, he could be sprung, bro, like and delusional and like head over heels about the sister, which I see he is. I pray the situation works out. I'm not just saying that to say that. These two Israelite people. So I'm hoping that some voice of reason that's close between the two of them get in between them and really talk some sense, man. Get some counseling, and they get to, working on their media training, stay off the internet, and hopefully it works out, man, for the best of them, man. But as a nation, we got to do better. As a whole, we got to do better, nation. I'm using him as a catalyst to what not to do. And hopefully, because we have these real life issues, we have discussions, we bumped our heads. We argue, we have disagreements with our wives or whatever. We should be able to keep these things private, work them out according to the fruits of the spirit, and represent yourself with pride, like the brother said. Have some national pride. You know what I mean? Understand your forefathers as kings, bro. Like literally kings. We come from the line of King Solomon, man. King David. Yahweh Shai, the greatest man to ever walk the earth. Who the world knows as Jesus Christ. Yahweh Shai in the Hebrew. We come from that. We have to do better in our everyday walk. That's the problem I got with Israel. Behavior. The law is supposed to correct our behavior, right?
Yeah, our behavior is not that which becometh holiness at all.
Mm-hmm. And Lord willing, man, we can fix it. I'm including myself. It's a lot I got to work on. You know what I mean? Before, thank God I got the truth later and I was older and I already kind of did a lot of my bumping in my head and messing up. You know what I mean? And was able to live a little bit and experience, because I got the truth at 30. I had the truth at 30, so I was able to live a little bit. It's difficult when you're young. I believe it's harder when you're younger. You know what I mean? Because that's what the scriptures talk about, right?
Yeah, flee youthful lust.
Youthful lust. You're supposed to make mistakes when you're young like that. It's just sadly enough, if this is going to be a catastrophic mistake, this is going to cost him a lot of money, a lot of heartache, a lot of agony.
And you see how beautiful the Bible is, though, to that point, though, that the Bible teaches even from a young age for the young men and young women to treat life with the level of gravity. Be serious about it, because you only get one of these things. Once we lose the animation of life and our soul goes back to the grave, bro, it's a wrap. It's done. If we do get regenerated, we don't know about the past life that we live. We don't have any recollection of that. You only get one of these. One. Your one time to get it right. And it's frustrating when you see brothers who can't get right. and don't want to be like delusional. It's unattractive for a man to be delusional, bro.
And giddy and laughing, all the time. Give me that laughter to your point, man, because you got to be more serious. I watched him like before the debacle, like, you know what I mean? Because like I said, I was familiar with him in high school. I'm like, damn, he real good, bro. He's pretty good. Like he like low key a generational talent. So I've been aware of him a long time. I watched him go to Jackson State, all that type of stuff, and I'm like, bro, nigga, you're a clown. Like you need to grow up, bro. She not gonna respect you until you like really stop all that laughing and man, nigga, you're not in high school no more. You know what I mean? If y'all can be cute private, do all that privately, man. Don't do that on the internet, man. You look crazy. Bring that out.
Yeah, this is Psalm 19 and verse 19 and verse 30. It says, a man's attire and excessive laughter and gait show what he is.
Man, you over here laughing and it ain't even funny. You goofy. Ain't no woman finna respect no goofy, man. She gonna look at you like a goof, man.
And she gonna go put hard eyes under another nigga who she don't
a man that she respect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta come on, bro. Tighten up, bro. You're not a senior in high school no more, man. It's the big league, buddy. Tighten up.
He better learn to protect his neck, man.
Lisa, I'm going in. Yeah, let me stop. Let me stop, man. I just joined for my young kings, man. I want them to get right, man. You know what I mean? I don't even think he gonna listen. This for the up and coming kings and princes that's of our nation. They got to get right, man. Like my brother Shire say, take life serious, bro. This is not a game. Serious out here, man. You gotta take it for real, man. I don't know. I'll yield. I'll leave it alone. Brothers want to ask something.
Okay, I yield.
All right, family. All praise and honor to the Heavenly Father. God speed, peace, and blessings. Thank y'all for staying with us. I know we had a long lesson tonight. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Sabbath. Love y'all. Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.